You guys good? You guys still there? I hope you're still there.
I'm
Yeah.
still here.
All right, good, because we're now live. Ghouls and gents, you know, it is.
You saying women are monsters? Wow.
Oh yeah. Because ghouls aren't exactly better, but it's fine. All right. Um. So yeah. I thought we'd just have a general discussion instead of going through a video about horror movies or whatever. I couldn't exactly find one either, so it's like, I don't think it would broaden the topic that much if we got to a video or anything like that. So I thought, you know what,
Maybe
it'd be nice just to have a casual conversation about like horror movies and stuff.
maybe if you feel like it later on, we could like find a Watch Mojo video of the top 10 horror movies of all time and see if it's any good.
um, I'm fine with just doing this, but
All right.
I know it's like neuron activated for Froggo. It's like it's a Watch Mojo. Like yeah. I'm not
Eh,
sure. Yeah, you.
What?
No, I'm just saying he. So you're a little bit under the weather. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, a little sick, but I'll manage.
Yeah, it's called what they called in theater. Um, the show must go on.
Yeah, the show must go on.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't like the taste of halls, but it does really help during like I've had to do them during like recordings and stuff, and like it's awful. It's awful tasting that aftertaste too. Like ugh. But you know what? I I would drink water while have a halls in my throat, and it's like man, that's gonna cover all my throat. Like some kind of like I'm not sure it helps or not, but it's like it's some kind of like neurological thing that it's like a placebo effect, probably. Who knows? But anywho, enough of the horrors of the real world. So what I thought is like a first general question, like, what's your favorite horror movie? And I'll probably start with Zeddy because you're the you have Jason as an icon, so I not the best horror movie, your favorite. There's a difference.
Okay, that's a more interesting question. Uh, well, look, the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
look, as much as I like to, much as I'm a Jason fanboy, it's like I do like good horror. I
I do
think
too. Mm-hmm.
it might be the thing, to be honest, which I know is an obvious choice, but there's a
um,
reason it's talked about in such spheres as one of the goats when it comes to horror.
the thing, as in like John Carpenter's the thing, right?
Yes, 1982.
Okay. This is we're not talking about the hand from the Adams family. All right, cool. All right. But well, why do you think so?
um, well, for one thing, it has a very creative villain in which is a bit funny to say considering how
It's yeah,
simplistic the idea
it's.
is,
I don't
and
think
the
it's
name.
Sorry to interrupt, but like it's I don't see it as a villain. It's more like an antagonistic force. Um,
Yeah,
it's just doing what it thinks is natural. So it's like
I mean, you could say that about many antagonists of horror movies that
it's
aren't
almost like
human.
because it's more of a what do you call it a
An animal.
no it's it like no it's like more like a force of nature. It's what do you call it like Cthulhu mythos sort of thing, Lovecraftian. Yeah, it's more of a Lovecraftian entity.
Lovecraftian, yeah.
Where it's like man, this thing does what it does and it doesn't get pleasure or any sort of like hate from it. It's just
It's like a
it just
xenomorph,
does it
kind
just
of.
does what it does. Oh, suddenly hello. But anyway,
Oh, yeah.
so I don't want to take your words on it, but I do love the thing. It's
It's funny.
my
You
second
said
favorite.
you said you said Lovecraftian, force nature, all that stuff,
Hmm.
not taking pleasure. It's like, oh, you kind of might reminded me of a xenomorph. And I'm like, oh yeah, Alien, that's another great one.
It
And then I'm like,
does.
oh yeah, Predator, that's another good one.
It's yeah. It's like well, the just look on the screen. You can take a look at some of those and get some
Actually,
ideas.
thinking back, I think Predator might be my favorite.
Ooh, that's pretty good. But is that a horror film? You think?
It turns into one. It's a couple different films.
Yeah,
I think it
it's
definitely falls under horror.
it can, but that's not my first instinct to call it that.
I would.
Not me, I guess. It's just that you get to know these people. It's very shonen anime esque, where it's like in order to show how cool and how it doesn't come from shonen anime to be specifically. It's just that if you want to
I think I know
show
what you're saying.
if you want to show how good these things are, then you have it go up against a force, and then to make the heroes seem like they're up against something because they're so good, you make the antagonistic force to be something that's above them.
Yeah, it's like God of War 2018. You know, you see Kratos do all this crazy stuff, and then suddenly this weedy guy just blasts him through the air with one punch, and it's like, oh shit, this guy means business.
Not quite the same, but like I wouldn't call and it's kind of funny. We're going way off topic, but I don't care. The whole thing about like the xenomorph being a force of nature, I don't think so. It does have feelings. It does have things of revenge. It does have a brain where it's more like an animal. The thing is like, yeah, it's just natural
Well, the thing's like
instincts.
as
Yeah.
algorithmic as you can get, basically. The
Hmm.
AI of organic beings.
Yeah, it's just sort of like in fact when it comes from the book or not the book, but like this sort of like people were trying to diagnose the thing or whatever, and they said like it's more like it's like this entity that I've like sort of gone into thinks too individually. It's more of a hive mind than it is anything else, where it's like once it comes together, it's like everything should be like this. Um and so it
Come
gathers as much organic
together
material as it can
right now
over the thing.
over me.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Um. So yeah, I can see why it's also one of the smartest movies ever written when it comes to
Yep.
the protagonist. Um. There's a Picard quote from Star Trek where it's like you can still do things right and still have things go wrong. That's
Yeah.
life, you know. It's like and that's what it sort of does. Like they do everything smartly. Not everything is as smart because they're human. They're gonna make mistakes, and it comes off very naturally that way. They're under a lot of stress, and so it just makes sense that they would make a few mistakes, and they wouldn't
And
keep
it's
track of people.
oftentimes they just lack knowledge that had they had it, they probably would have won instantly.
The it's off also the other story, which is who goes there, which is a of course like the idea of like how do you trust somebody who looks and sounds exactly like someone else? Um, Not to go too far, but there's this Justice League episode where that happens, where someone is infected with like
Oh yeah, the
the
snakes. Yeah, I
snakes,
remember
where
that
it's like,
episode.
who's the thing? Like, well,
I liked
everybody.
I liked that episode. Well, everyone except the person who dodged Hawkgirl's stupid decision. Yeah.
Of course, there were many things like that where it's like, we had there's a whole game based on that thing. It's like um, Among Us and stuff like that.
Amogus. Yeah.
The most famous example. Of course, like I think more actable, I think would be like Trouble in Terrorist Town, where it's
Oh
like
yeah.
you feed people bad intel on purpose, or it's like you make other people suspicious. It's like it's been this thing for a long time. Is that like our greatest strength can turn into our greatest weakness, which is humanity as a whole like doesn't want to be by themselves. We are a social animal, but of course, when things get tense, we want to be alone. It's like don't come near me. It's like man, what an interesting psychological phenomenon we are.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny I was speaking for The Thing when you said you loved it so much.
Yeah,
But still,
that's fine.
hey Fraga,
Yeah,
what's your favorite horror movie?
Exorcist.
No, 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 no,
Okay,
no, 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 no. You
yeah.
gotta say it right. You gotta say it right. What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh,
Exorcist.
oh, oh. Before you go on, did you know the Cartoon Network bumper of that?
I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. So, the this you know, Daphne gets a phone call from Scooby Doo about what's your favorite Scooby Doo movie? It's like, and
I don't think I've seen that.
it's pretty funny, of course. It's like, oh, the one with Sandy Duncan. Really? I see you're making popcorn. Who is this? I think it's Shaggy. Like, and he's like, I want your popcorn. So, it's pretty good. Sorry to interrupt. Uh, but
Exorcist.
that's my favorite. So we both.
Good choice.
Um, why is it your favorite?
Uh, honestly, it was already a great film, from like its cinematography to its effects, to a lot of the characterization, including
Performance. Ah,
including the mother. The acting is fantastic. The way the story is told is very well paced.
um,
But
yeah,
the thing that makes it my favorite is definitely because of the character Damien.
he's really great. Um, but it does have some pacing issues. And it's in the beginning where it's like you're supposed to get a lot from that with through like I think symbolism, but like some of it is just you don't need to see. I think, but like it has some pacing issues at the beginning. But once it gets the ball rolling, when it comes to the life of the mother and the daughter and Damien, it really sets up like these characters are something like to introspect about. Um, I said this before,
I
where it's more of a psychological battle movie than it is a spiritual horror movie.
I really like the pacing of the movie because the mother has to go through all these different kinds of things to figure out what's wrong with her daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just it's a matter of escalation, and it's get more and more out of control until eventually, yeah, we basically we
Should
have the
we
doctors actually talk about how it's like. Have you ever heard of an exorcism?
Yeah,
should
yeah.
we
Mm-hmm.
should we let everybody who's watching this know real quick that that we will be doing spoilers?
Oh yeah, we're doing. I just assume that's a thing. So yeah, we're doing spoilers. Like, I'm not gonna not spoil anything because, like, in order to talk about a movie in detail or a series in detail, there's gonna be spoilers everywhere. So,
Yep.
um, the reason why it's my favorite is because I love character work, and that movie has such good character work, and it does it naturally because not only the directing but the way they were not only were they're told to do, but also like their responses, their genuineness when it comes to the situation. I can feel their that they're like I can feel the humanity if I'm being pretentious, but I really do. Like there's it's something very genuine about what they're doing and how they approach it. Um and like speaking about the mother, the reason why it takes so long to open her eyes is like because she's a full-on atheist when it comes to the term. It's not like she doesn't. I don't know if she's a little agnostic or not, but you can definitely tell she's not religious in any sense of the word.
I think I
Um.
got a cream for that.
Oh, excuse me.
It's a quote from
Oh.
Hot Fuzz. Like I'm. Oh, so you're agnostic? Oh, I think I got a cream for that.
Oh. Okay. 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 Okay.
Get cultured, Falco.
Hey, I've
That's a
only seen
great
it
movie.
once. I've only seen it once.
You need to see the whole trilogy a lot more than once.
I just speaking of horror movies, I just prefer um Shaun of
Shaun
the
of the Dead.
Dead. I really do.
Oh,
I prefer it to Hot Fuzz.
dang, dude.
Um,
Look, I like Shaun of the Dead, but Hot Fuzz is
I just
far better.
I just like the zombie parts, and then of course like the Chekhov's gun sort of
This is
theming.
like me. This is like me saying I
Uh,
genuinely think like the Friday the 13th films are better than like The
Uh,
Thing or The
so
Exorcist.
so
oof.
uh
No,
to
it's
get to
not.
get
Sorry. Go ahead.
Mm.
to get back on Exorcist, excuse me. Uh
Hmm.
Remember when we were watching the film and Damien like jumps out the window and Normie, our friend Normie, genuinely went like, "I did not expect it to happen. What the hell?" Like he was very shocked.
Yeah.
He was very shocked to see that happen. Oh
I
god,
actually didn't
that
remember his shock, but okay.
um,
uh,
I
that that
yeah.
whole that whole climax was absolutely fantastic in terms of characterizing Damien. Uh,
Hmm.
it's
I
He's
everything to do with
still
hmm.
still good.
everything to do with the mother is very heartbreaking. And for those of you who have only seen the theatrical cut of Exorcist, uh, I recommend you guys watch the extended cut of Exorcist because the
Also,
part
the
where
director's
Damien,
cut. Yeah.
yes, the part where Damien is about to jump out the window, you can see a brief flash of his mother's face before he jumps out the window, which could have lots of meanings as to what that could mean.
I yeah. It could be
And
negative or
also,
positive based on what you're thinking about. Because on the negative side, it's like, oh, she is in there. But on the positive side, it gives him the strength to take control and to jump out the window.
I couldn't save my mother, but I can save this little girl.
Oh, absolutely. It's
Also, you get the scene at the end with with juror number 3 and the other priest, basically
oh
just
yeah,
meeting up
it's very
and
bittersweet
deciding to hang
that
out.
that ending.
Yeah.
Where um that whole the detective's good too, because he's actually
Oh yeah.
pretty good at like putting things together, and like he actually like he found the that model that the little girl made, and it's
I really like when he wanted her autograph.
oh dude, that whole thing is like he's getting information. It's not about getting an autograph. Like
Yeah.
but still it's nice to have the autograph,
But he
you
plays
know.
it so naturally that I totally bought it. I was just like,
That's
oh
the
yeah,
thing.
he totally wants her autograph. And then
He
afterwards, it's like, oh, he wanted her
and
handwriting.
then later on the mother concludes the same thing because of that visit. It's like, yeah, he threw Bert out the window. She did. That thing did it. And and it's like that thing destroyed her life for the rest of her life. Even though the thing's gone, it still ruined her life. She
I mean,
loses a friend, and in that maid is like, I don't want to work for you anymore. I can't do this anymore. What if it comes
and
back? You
also,
know, it's like,
and also
oh,
she had
she had to
like
move.
interest
It's
interest
like,
in Jack. I think the guy that got thrown out the window.
yeah, Burt Dennings.
Oh, sorry, Burke. Yeah. Well, why did I say Jack?
I don't know. Maybe you're
Wait,
thinking of
who's Jack?
Titanic.
I gotta look this up now. What are the names of the characters?
Jack is back. But the whole idea is that like she spent probably millions of dollars.
Oh no, sorry. The
Yeah.
actor's name is Jack. The
Oh, okay,
character's name
okay,
is
okay.
Burke.
Yeah, I listen. I don't know actors' names. It's just not. It's one of my faults.
Okay, I wasn't completely out of my mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jack Skeleton shows up. It's like you threw me out the window, but it's okay.
What, you thought a head twist was gonna kill me? I could do that every day. I could do this all day. uh,
I it is kind of funny that like the reason why I think it's a psychological battle because I started writing a character study of Damien, and you can see it's like he has psychology major from like from Harvard, I think, and it's like, oh, so he does have credentials, and he goes inside
he's
this.
also a boxer, right?
Yes, he was a boxer, and that's why you see him uh moving out his frustrations with the at the
Jim.
at the gym, yeah, like at a punching bag, and you see his picture in medals. So it's like, and he's wearing gloves, and he's running around the track. He's trying to keep in shape. That's a physical,
Da-da-da.
a mental sort of like a mental fortitude takes physical endurance. You know. And So when he goes inside the bedroom with this thing, it's like it's already pegged him, like
Oh God, the thing.
it was a trap, you know. Uh, what would happen if it actually absorbed someone possessed? It's like, what the heck is this?
They think it's a demon, but it turns out she's just getting assimilated.
It's like, oh man, that'd be weird if like the demon's like, where do I go? uh, but still, now I think we'll go to the opposite, where I still haven't figured this out. What's the least favorite horror movie of all time? Like
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
oh wow, wow, that didn't last long.
You gonna argue me on that?
No, I have no idea. I've never seen it. So
It's not. I don't know. Look, the thing is, this is a way easier. No, sorry, not easier, but there's way more options. I would say for this question. You know?
that's what it sort of is about. I think the horror franchise reaches this point a lot easier for most people because it's very easy to make. When it comes to like, you just have a thing that kills people. Like, all right,
Not just easy, but like low budget and effort.
mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I mean by
well,
easy.
I mean,
yeah.
oh, actually, what am I thinking? Fucking Exorcist Believer. That was one of the worst.
Oh
films I've ever
yeah,
seen.
yeah. I've never seen it, but I plan to.
You know what's funny about that? Do you guys know who Despot of
Oh.
Antrium is?
No, I haven't.
He's a YouTuber. He shows up on Open Bar every once in a while. But
Mhm.
he did a review
A
of
Minecraft movie is
Exorcist
not a horror
Believer.
movie suddenly.
Despot did a review of The Exorcist Believer, and he talked about how one of his possibly his least favorite genre is the low budget horror movie, in the sense that like they literally
Oh,
minimize
I
everything,
got it. Sorry.
every single aspect of the
Sorry.
movie, the locations, the actors. They never hire any big actors. They minimize absolutely everything to maximize profit, and the movie's always shit because of it. Like in The Exorcist Believer, there's no bombastic locations. There's no fights with a demon or any of that kind of thing. Not to say that it necessarily needs that, but he drew a comparison to The Pope's Exorcist, which had
Vic
Russell
wants to
Crowe.
join.
Oh, he
Oh,
does.
okay.
All right.
He drew a comparison to The Pope's Exorcist, which is another movie that came out in 2023, I believe, and it has Russell Crowe as an exorcist in the Vatican who's sent to exorcise a little kid. The demon, believe, is voiced by Ralph Ineson, and there's a part where they go into like kind of like a catacombs area
Mm-hmm.
and have a
I
face
think I
off
know
with the
which movie
demon
you're
kind of
talking
thing.
about.
The
Yeah,
Pope's Exorcist.
The
Yeah.
Pope's
And
Exorcist. Yeah, that was
the
a
point he
weird
drew
movie.
is that that movie cost less than Exorcist Believer. It looks better. It has more
Yes, it does.
CGI, and it made more money. And also, it just is better.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is,
And
though,
so it's like, what are we doing, guys? Why was this so bad?
it's not about how much money you spend. It's where you spend it.
How
So,
you
I think
the one I always think about is.
I think Sun Lee wants to join as well.
Oh my gosh, are you
Oh, boy.
kidding me?
Oh boy.
We have
Yippee.
all right, if you want to do that.
We
Hello,
got a squad.
Sunlee. Hi, Sunlee.
And I actually need to check something just to be sure. So Exorcist Believer cost
Hello.
30 million.
Sun Lee.
Well, while you
Hi,
do that,
Sunlee.
while you do that in your head, I'm gonna,
Hello's mom.
yeah.
I was just making sure my mic is working now, since it wasn't working at all yesterday.
Now it's working fine. I can hear
yeah.
you just wow. You are a loudman today.
I am.
Oh,
A little bit.
also, fun fact. Sorry for.
Mhm.
Also, fun fact: the secondary character in The Pope's Exorcist is played by Daniel Zavallo, who was in a low budget movie called Beneath,
Hmm,
starring another guy called Chris Conroy, whose cousin I went to high school with.
neat.
Quite the
So
connections, Eddie.
so
Anytime I see Daniel Zavallo, I think of that.
um so the worst movie I've ever seen, horror movie, was Slender Man. That's freaking terrible. Freaking terrible.
Ooh, that
Um,
is. Oh,
it's
that
it
is
had
tricky
it
because
had
I can probably spot a
hold on,
few.
hold on. It had one good thing, and that was the first person camera that when it looks, it doesn't show what it is. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. It shows where Slender Man is. It's like, oh, that's pretty neat, but then they use it again. And I'm like, that's stupid. You ruined it.
You know, one thing I'll give that movie. You know who they hired to play the Slender Man?
No, I don't.
Uh his name is Javier Botet. He's one of those like really gangly actors that plays monsters a lot.
That's not a
He,
that's not a name. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
well, he was if you've seen It, the 2017 one, he
He's
was
on the
the
screen.
leper.
Yeah.
He was the leper that chases Eddie.
Oh no.
He was also Dracula in The Last Voyage of the Demeter, like the vampirish one on the boat.
Oh yeah. I remember.
So
I had-
yeah, it's like, oh, that's like a decent choice to play Slender Man. Too bad they didn't really use him, you know.
Um. So oh yeah, there's another thing I liked about Slender Man is that like when that teenage girl's going through like a horror like curse or whatever, she actually looked and sounded like she was under a lot of stress and like horrified. I'm like, okay, she's doing some decent acting, but that's about it. You know, she was
Yeah,
trying.
they got
There was an
what's her
attempt.
name?
Hmm.
Annalise Basso and Joey King, both are in that movie, and they're good actors.
Dude, it's like she was when she went to school. I'm like, wow, I actually believe like you've been through it. Like, but anyways, actually, I want to ask Sunly and Vic this question since it came in late. Vic, what's your favorite horror movie? Not the best.
Oh fuck, that's a hard
Favorite.
question. That's a hard question.
It shouldn't
That's a
be.
hard question. No, there's a couple. There's a
Well-
couple I can pick out from.
Gun to the head.
I'd
Which is it?
probably, I'd probably default to The Thing, to John Carpenter.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people do. We have
It's
two
an
exorcists and two
excellent
things. All right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
two
mean, I was also
Exorcists and two
tempted to
things.
say, I was also tempted to say Ridley Scott's Alien because I really love that movie too.
Hmm.
We did mention that as well, yeah, and Predator.
Like really tempting because it's like, mm.
So Sun Lee. What's yours?
I will have to say The Thing as well.
Oh my god.
Yes!
I
Yes!
really,
The Thing wins!
Yeah,
I
it
really
does.
adored that movie.
Here's the thing.
Uh.
I don't care if it loses because like it is really
The what?
it's
Is the what?
I don't care if it loses The Exorcist or whatever, but like it's just it comes close. It's just that The Exorcist is one of
both
my
great,
personal
yeah.
favorites. That's why it's my favorite. But The Thing comes real close to being the second favorite.
The thing is,
Uh-huh.
both of them are very well written and have a lot of great meaning and themes and depth. I think The Thing probably wins out for me because it
Mhm.
has all of that and
It's
plus
awesome. Like
the gore.
yeah, the
Mhm.
gore is really good in it.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
a Gorehound. I forgot.
The practicality.
Hey, you said it's your favorite too, so
I like it for very different reasons aside from the gore. I like the body horror, not the gore itself.
Mm-hmm.
well,
Oh,
I mean that's kind of
That's a
We're
part
not
of
the
it.
same.
I was kind of including that in the term. I
it's
used, but
Yeah, it's like I like it. I like it for the cool body horror and good writing. You just like it for the gore. We are not the same.
I did
Aw.
not say I liked it just
No.
for the gore. I literally just said I also liked it.
I
for
think-
the meaning,
I think the
and the
gore.
characters and the
I-
writing.
So the Thing. Yeah, I did it. The Thing movie, its gore goes into the body horror aspect of it, I think, because it's look crafty and sort of nature of it is like you're going to be absorbed into this thing and looks like excruciating pain. Like it's just it looks horrible.
Yeah.
So what's your Vic, what's the least favorite?
Oh man,
There you go. See, that's a lot harder,
Man.
isn't it?
That's a little hard because I've seen a few.
The most
off-
hated.
off the top of my head, just because of how rancid it is, I'd almost say Exorcist Believer, but
Oh,
Yeah. I
I've seen
said
that
that
movie.
too.
I've seen that movie, and Jesus Christ, that movie is like.
ha,
I
ugh.
saw that in the freaking theater.
It's-
I like. It was
I
not worth it.
thankfully I torrented it, so I didn't have to see it in theater. But good God.
My
But,
my opinion on David Gordon Green has fucking crashed.
I don't
Oh,
promote
man.
pirating, but I'm not against it. Okay, all right. Good.
Man, what's like the worst horror movie? It's hard to say because there's like a couple
Uwe
that
Boll
I've
has a
seen that are
bunch of those. Like,
pretty fucking bad.
I threw out Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
there's also Army of the Dead. From
Oh yeah, Army of the Dead was pretty trash.
and there's also what
Is that
was that
horror,
one?
though?
Diary of the Dead. There's also that one.
What the heck, Diary of the Dead.
Yeah, it's a what was it? It was done by somebody who's a really good director, but he filmed a one. It's found footage zombie movie.
Diary of the Dead.
Yep,
Oh, George A. Romero.
yep. It sucks.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Yep, I saw it.
Yeah, I think I'll settle on Exorcist Believer. Like that movie is like several
Oh, yeah.
like degrees of insulting and just plain bad.
The
It's
thing that drove me nuts about that movie was the editing. Like, you can't stay still. It's really
It's almost
annoying.
like Saw. Just kidding.
No, well, I was gonna say it's like
Hold on.
it's like the recent Halloween trilogy.
I want Sunny to
Which he also
answer his least favorite horror movie.
Well, I don't really watch much horror movies,
That's
and
cool.
of the other ones I do watch, they're usually considered great or at least good.
Okay.
So, I would probably say my least favorite horror movie is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that we recently
Oh
watched.
yeah, the remake. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how little I know of horror movies, or like watch them.
To be fair, that was dull.
It was
Mhm.
like dull, yeah.
And like, listen, it's not because of the
Wait
Uh,
a minute.
yeah.
Sunley, were you
Hmm?
there when we watched Black Christmas 2006?
Oh,
2019.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
God.
but
That
no,
was
the-
worse.
2019.
Come on.
No,
Oh boy.
that one was like funny bad though.
No, I think it sucked. I think it was worse.
I
than
thought
Texas
2019 was
No.
the one we're
Honestly,
talking about.
No, because
Look,
that
look.
20 wait, that one had at least like one good character that we actually liked in it, right?
Oh, it was the guy.
Who?
Yeah, the guy
Yeah.
was like really nice, and he like gave his life to save his girlfriend. And he
No,
got
no,
shot in
no,
the
no, no,
head.
no. You're thinking of the 2019 remake.
Oh, that
I'm
was the
talking about
Oh,
2019?
the
that's what I'm
one.
talking about.
I'm talking about the one with the 30-year-old sorority girls where the mom fucks her own son.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
No, I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
it was me,
Oh yeah. Just
Sunley,
remember
Oh.
this was
and
guys, hang on.
Normie,
Just
I
remember
think.
this was a blessing from the 2019 Black Christmas.
yeah, oh yeah, I know what you're posting. Yeah. Oh no, I thought you were gonna post Nate getting shot.
I mean, him getting shot was pretty funny too. Him getting
Yeah,
shot
that-
was hilarious.
That was it. Like he actually had like a good scene where, yeah, there it is. That was such a
The
great
fucking
moment where we
arrow in his
paused on it.
cheek. The arrow in his fucking cheek.
Rest in peace, Nate. You were a fucking Chad.
So I think speaking from the next subject, I think a little bit more of a free form. What now here's a good question. What would be the best horror movie ever made?
I think we all know the answer to that question, right?
Well,
Best.
yeah, it's not the favorite
Bambi the
anymore.
Reckoning.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
What?
I've-
Falco.
How dare you?
Falco, I've talked
You have
about
not
this
heard
movie
of
a
Peak?
lot in the last
You have not heard of Peak,
week.
clearly.
Not heard of Peak?
Falco,
Peak
did you know
Fire?
I was like borderline depressed yesterday when we weren't watching it.
Oh, Bambi the Reckoning. Oh.
Yes!
Oh. I thought you just said The Reckoning. And I'm like, what? Huh? I was like,
Well, there
I
is a
feel like-
movie called The Reckoning.
I
There is a movie
feel like,
called The
yeah, I was gonna
Reckoning,
say that
but-
sounds like a movie would still be there.
No,
about that.
specifically, there is a movie called The Reckoning by Neil Marshall. It's not very good,
I
but
was
it is a movie.
Yeah, I think this is more harder because like as a question because you would have to go by what standard because I think the standard of best movie would go to what's the most coherent one. One has the
I don't know.
the
I
feel like
pacing.
the
still like default. I'd
But-
still default to either
The Thing,
Ridley
yeah.
Scott's Alien or The Thing. Those two like are still
Yeah. Or
like in
Alien,
terms of not
you
just
know?
like really good, really enjoyable movies, but the quality is like really
Have-
good too.
Yeah, the
Have
quality's
any of
really
you
up there.
guys? Have any of you guys seen The Descent?
I have.
Yes.
It's very
That
good
is
and
very
very
good.
creepy.
Very good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Good rat.
I would still go for the. I mean, I don't know. Like it's. I don't know that question. I still think The Exorcist is probably the best and my favorite, but that could be favoritism.
It
But-
could be.
But man, I just like. There's so much going on in that movie. It juggles a lot, and it rarely falls. Like, I mean, it rarely drops the ball. So it's like but then again, The Thing. I think when it comes to its storytelling, is actually kind of straightforward. It
Mhm.
explains everything. It's not complicated. You don't. It's not that complicated, but you can rewatch it and get new details out of it. With
Yeah.
It's like the title.
with both those movies, really. I mean,
It's both complex, but also basically as simple as it sounds.
well,
The
the
Thing.
story structure is simple enough. It's just that the details help you assess what theories you might craft about somebody being the thing or not. Like it just keeps going back to that sort of aspect of it.
I'd also like to throw out I didn't think of horror when I first thought of it. I felt more like adventure kind of thing, but
Mhm.
I also want to throw out Jaws.
I think Jaws is
That's a good movie.
a stalker animal.
Yeah. It's
So
not
I think
quite
it counts.
horror in the same way as some of the others, but I still think it's worth mentioning.
Yeah, that's kind
I
of like
think
saying
that's fair.
It's a
I
good
think that's
movie.
fair. I think it's more fair than Predator being a horror movie. That's more of an action movie.
Wow. Okay.
That's more of an action
Yeah.
movie.
Honestly, I would agree with Falco right there.
Because Jaws is this thing. It's almost like a force of nature coming. Like again with the shark, it's like it's out for blood, and you don't. It's because it's a feeding frenzy. It chews up a boat. It stalks the 3 people on the boat one by one. It definitely shares a lot of classic slasher villain things in the last third.
I don't think that Jaws counts as slasher. If the
I
thing doesn't
didn't
count as
say it
slasher,
did. I
Jaws
said it had
doesn't.
aspects
You
of it.
called it a slasher.
It's almost a slasher
Well,
villain.
no, he said it had slasher things, not that it was a
Mhm,
slasher.
yes. It has the sort of
Well,
motivation.
if that has slasher things, then I think the thing.
If a xenomorph can do it, Jaws can do it.
Jaws just spitting up acid onto the boat.
I can see that happening in the sequel.
No, that'd be the Sharknado movies.
Yeah, what happens if Facehug goes into Jaws?
It would
Then
turn
you
into a
get,
xenomorph
like,
shark. Yeah.
A xenomorph shark, yeah. There's actually there's a comic, Batman versus the Aliens, where it gets a hold of a crocodile and it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah. Of course.
So
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah,
I haven't said what my least favorite horror movie is.
that's true. What is? I
Do
thought
so.
I thought you did. I thought it was Exorcist Believer, but go on.
No.
Well, yeah, I don't think he's watched it yet.
I haven't watched
Oh, that's
it.
right. Yeah. I apologize, but go ahead.
Nor do I ever plan to.
I will.
I believe it might possibly be Halloween Kills.
Ooh.
Oh,
Interesting.
Speaking from the guy wearing his mask.
Yeah. It's just such an awful movie full of like extremely the townspeople are like genuine retards. I like every townsperson is Zeddy, do you remember that scene where they see the short fat guy and think that's Michael Myers? There he is.
Yes.
You
The guy
serious?
who genuinely
We
The guy-
recognize
the-
his face. Wait a minute.
the guy who genuinely looks like a fucking depressed Danny DeVito, and they think it's Michael Myers, and it's like, what the hell?
Remember in Halloween 4 when he comes to Hadenfield and those kids are like dressed up like Michael Myers everywhere? And it's like they're about to shoot them and they go, whoa, 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 whoa. And they're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're like, you guys are dumb. It's like, what are you guys doing?
Wait, was that in Halloween Kills?
No, that's in Halloween 4. Where they there's a bunch of people dressed up as
right.
Michael Myers and they're about to shoot them, but they're like, whoa, 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 it's just a prank. It's like
No, that was 5 actually.
no. 5 is the one where that little girl is in it.
Yeah, she's in 4 as well.
Well,
4 and 5.
to be fair,
But the
4,
prank here,
4 is the one where they're inside the house and they lock down the town.
yes, but
5
in
is the
5,
one
I
where
distinctly remember a
she's-
prank where a guy had a Michael mask.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them
Yeah.
though. It's like, what the heck? There's more than one. Like,
Look, let's be real. A lot of the Halloween movies in the middle aren't that good.
well, I just think they're neat. I just think they're neat. Thank you, Marge.
But
They should
yeah,
have worked Marge.
Halloween Kills is filled with like genuine stupidity to the point where I'm surprised someone actually wrote this and thought it was okay. In fact,
I mean,
Well, you know
In
who
fact-
directed it, right?
yeah, David Gordon Green, which I believe when he made Exorcist Believer,
Oh,
and I believe when he made Exorcist Believer, William Friedkin, was that his name? The director
original
of the first.
director?
Yeah, the original director of The Exorcist. He said that if there is a spiritual world for the dead, then he will gladly haunt David Gordon Green and make his life a living hell.
Didn't he pass away later that year?
He passed away before the movie released.
Oh, okay.
it's like Jar Jar in
Damn
front
it!
of Darth Vader.
He almost made it without having to see that movie. Oh well.
Well, he didn't see that movie. He died before it released.
He died before it released. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
He just
I thought
knew
you
that
were
it was
saying he
being
got to
made.
see like it, but
Yeah.
okay.
And oh, speaking of like so it's kind of funny how like the greatest aspect of horror movies does come from the first thing you think about is the slasher genre. Like that's what I
not
sort
really.
of that's sort of what I think
Uh.
about because it's just I think it's ingrained in American culture because it's been such a driving force. I mean,
I wouldn't say the greatest. The most popular, sure, but I
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
say the greatest.
that's kind of what I mean. I don't mean in quality. I mean
It's
like
the
in
McDonald's
popularity.
of horror movies.
They
I mean,
kind of
yeah,
were.
they're-
They would come out like it's kind of like the superhero movies, like in a way where it's like they just kept going because they were so easy to make. They were just easy to profit off of. So they made another one and another. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's and like
It's because it costs nothing.
what
Yeah, they're cheap to make and make a lot of money.
It's the reason
Yeah, pretty
Blumhouse
much.
is as big as it is.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Blumhouse kind of just makes very low budget, kind of usually possession horror or supernatural horror movies. And they usually work out because they don't cost anything, so making a profit from them really isn't that hard.
The
Mhm.
last
It's Blumhouse, so the name there's still name recognition.
The last movie that I saw from Blumhouse was Wolfman, which came out at the beginning of this year.
God,
Wolfman
is that
was
this year.
yeah, I think it was this year,
Uh,
which is funny. Which is funny because the actress that plays the mother in that movie also played Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four and one of the main characters in Weapons. So she
Yes,
she
I
was
know,
quite
I
the year.
remember.
Yeah, she was in-
Garner.
She was in
Julia
3
Garner, yeah.
movies. Yeah.
One that was great, one that was not, and one that I haven't seen.
So speaking of, I think horror is making a resurgence.
Yes.
Because they're looking at like all the profits that they threw at these big franchises, and they're like, man, this is not going out the way we wanted it to. So they're like, let's go back to our the safe strategy. So so they
Well,
release
yeah.
horror
I mean,
movies.
Warner Brothers made weapons, and wait, how much did that cost? I think it was like $38 million.
Warner Brothers is on sale.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying, like, I think they've learned the
That's
lesson
just
too
funny.
late. But it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, yeah, weapons cost $38 million, which honestly it should have cost less. Like they could have made even
That's
more
pretty
money,
cheap
but-
nowadays with inflation and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, comparatively, but it could have
Mhm.
cost even less. But
Sure.
38 million budget. It made $267 million.
That's
so
profit.
that is like a 6,000% return.
Apparently,
Hold on.
apparently,
Oh, sorry. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. My bad.
apparently, Paramount lost the bid to get Warner Brothers, so Warner
Yep.
Brothers is safe for now.
Oh, not only that. So, did you hear that like Gunn's thinking about if Warner Brothers is sold, and Jane's going to be like, I don't know if I want to work with you guys.
Guys, I just want you to know, Blumhouse has a TV series called Floribama Murders.
Flora what?
What?
Huh?
Floribama?
Like Florida and Alabama, Floribama.
Oh, Floribama Murders. Okay, that's neat. I can
I
see
thought
that.
you were talking about like Obama being Flores or something like that.
Yeah, they also have another series called Florida Man Murders.
Florida Man Murder. He's made Florida Man.
I think I have heard of that one.
He's such a as much as those things are a tragedy, I do like Florida Man gets around. I mean, he's just everywhere.
Oh god. I forgot they're making another Mummy movie.
Oh no.
What?
No.
Yeah, it's The Mummy, directed by Lee Cronin, the guy who made Evil Dead Rises.
Oh. Okay. I could see that.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Hang on,
Hmm.
Lee Cronin's what
Is-
else has he done?
Oh yeah.
Mostly lesser projects. He hasn't made too much stuff actually.
Speaking of,
Let's see, Evil Dead Rise.
I think the guy in chat brings a good point. There's a bunch of remakes that are just better than the original when it comes to horror movies.
Is it Defrosted?
What?
Oh, Blumhouse isn't done with Mithrigan.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Awesome.
But they already
yeah.
lost.
Yeah, they're
but they
making
lost
Ah.
money on
they're
the new one,
making
didn't
a
they?
spin-off. They're making a spin-off of Mithrigan called Soulmate.
What?
That
What?
And it's a science fiction erotic thriller.
Oh my
What?
god.
What are they doing?
And I recognize some of the actors here. Like, oh god, they have Claudia Domet, who's from like Gen V, The Boys, and Call of Duty. Of all
Oh
things.
no, not the
Oh
boys.
God, Gen V.
Jeez. I just
Well, Claudia Domet's one of the main actresses. She's a Aussie kind of Aussie Arab actress. It was based on a story by James Wan. Oh no!
hold on. Before you
Oh,
go
this is gonna be
further.
fun.
Yeah, so the thing about remakes, isn't it? Like, it's definitely a mixed bag when it comes to horror movies. Because
how many
Mhm.
recent remakes are good? Because like some of the older ones, like The Fly, The Thing, The Blob, those were in the '80s and they were good remakes. But how
yeah,
many recent
exactly.
ones are good?
There's also like It, and I'm like, okay, you did something
Oh,
different
yeah, yeah.
enough.
Well,
Where
the first It, I would say.
yeah, and then
Yeah,
there's
2017 was pretty good. Part 2 was kind of funny.
Lame.
I liked the original, the first part, because it actually had genuine, like, kid actors who were just trying their
Yeah.
best.
They were all really good.
And then the adults are
And,
cringe. Yeah.
It ended in a way that you could have ended the story there.
I think what made me laugh a lot was that they had a fucking hilarious scene
Mhm.
where fuck, what was it? Well, no, it was behind the scenes where the guy who plays Pennywise. I think, is it Alexander? No, it's Bill Skarsgård.
Bill
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
Bill-
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill
Yeah, he says
Skarsgård.
that Bill said that when he was like doing when he was showing himself off as Pennywise for the first time, he was like doing the scene where he was like torturing. Who's the neat freak? Who's the neat freak of the
I
kids?
forgot.
Oh,
Stan.
I think it was Eddie, wasn't it?
Is it Georgie?
I think it was
yeah.
Eddie.
Or I don't know.
Eddie.
It was
Well,
it was
he's
Eddie, and
the one that breaks his arm.
it's the
yeah.
scene where he's like, where Pennywise is like grabbing Georgie's hand and like trying to bite into it and like looking fucking creepy as shit.
You mean
Oh,
And
Eddie?
like also like twisting his arm and like basically staring into his eyes like with fucking murder.
I remember.
And
Tasty,
Bill Skarsgård,
beautiful fear.
You mean
Bill
Ed- you mean
Skarsgård was
Eddie?
saying, yeah, and Bill Skarsgård was saying like, I'm traumatizing these kids. And then he says once like the director said cut, he went to the kid, he went to like the guy who played Eddie, and he's like, hey, you good? And the guy who played Eddie goes, love what you're doing, keep at it.
He's like, damn it.
The thing
Well, no,
is,
he was
I
happy.
think
He
I've
was like,
seen
oh
that.
shit,
I've
yeah.
seen that footage.
dude,
Yeah, he was
it's
like,
like,
oh shit, yeah, like
you ever
professionalism, like fucking crazy.
do you ever see
Oh, yeah.
the little girl who plays Reagan in The Exorcist? Dude, whenever she's on set, she's really happy with everything she's doing. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
what was it that Neil Marshall said? What was it Neil Marshall said? Neil Marshall said that when he was talking about like the production of The Descent, he said that horror movie sets are often the most fun and kind of happy sets you could actually come to
People
because of
enjoy
how like
scaring each other.
enthusiastic everyone is about like
Mm.
the horror elements, the costumes and stuff.
like
And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's like something like The Descent where it's so dark and like really like
creepy.
tense and
Yeah.
and creepy. And then you look at like their behind the scenes, they're like goofing off. They're just goofing around. They're like,
Well, they
they're,
kind
like,
of
all,
have
like,
to let
covered
off
in
their
mud
horror
and
steam,
gunk,
so to
and they're just
speak.
like, yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah. As someone who works in a like a haunted house at a theme park, I totally understand it. It's like it's just so fun to do this kind of stuff. Scaring people and acting scared and playing monsters and all that stuff.
Yeah. So I do like how in the original It, where he's saying hi to the fat one or whatever. I can't remember. Sorry, the fat kid or whatever. Can't remember his name.
Then
And so
Are you
like
talking about the scene where he had like the hand of one of the guys he ate in his other hand, and he was like,
no. He dresses his father, and he has a balloon, and of course on the other one he has a hand. And I'm like, the one thing I don't like about the remake of It is that like he's too creepy. The clown is too creepy. He would never get anybody. Like people would stay away
he's
from
not
him.
inviting.
Yeah, and it's like Tim Curry. He could pass. He could definitely pass.
Yeah, I get it. I understand what you mean. It's like he's the kind of clown you could see yourself approaching and being like, oh yeah, he's harmless, and then he bites your arm off. So
Yeah.
whereas Bill, it's like, no, you're
It's
gonna bite
supposed
my
to be
arm
a
off.
disguise for a reason, but then again, it's like the TV budget doesn't help. So it's
No,
like
it does help in that regard, I would say.
No, I mean like when it comes to special effects, it's like ooh, that
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
age well. He comes out of the drain pipe at the school gym or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah, stop
and it's
motion.
like, oh, it's like, that looks comedic.
Well, I mean, every scene with him is comedic, in my opinion. But
Well, that's kind of one of the points too. I think it's kind of like the Joker. It's like you're funny, but as soon as it's not funny anymore, he's really threatening. It's like
it's like Jack Nicholson versus Heath Ledger, kind of.
even Heath Ledger's Joker is kind of funny sometimes.
I mean,
I mean,
Bill's
I mean,
Bill
like,
can be
I think
funny,
the
like-
one that always gets me a chuckle out of me with Heath Ledger is the one where it's like let her go, and it's like very poor choice of words.
And of course, the
It
pencil.
lets her go.
Look,
He's
it's
like,
gone. It's magic.
Well, yeah, it's like I'm gonna make this pencil
Ta-da.
disappear, and then he slams the guy's head, and ta-da!
Yeah.
But
I'm
anyways,
trying, there had to be some other funny moments with him.
yeah.
I have a question for you guys.
Okay, let's
Uh,
go.
Have you guys ever seen the 1932 film Freaks?
No, I've never heard of that
No.
one,
But
actually.
I think you've mentioned it.
Yes, that is a movie I would like to show you guys one day. It is a very old film, but I think it holds up in some ways. The ending is, oh man, the ending is extremely disturbing. I don't know if I would count it as a horror. I guess you could count it as a horror film just from the overall
There
vibe
are
and such.
psychological horror films that don't exactly have the typical horror elements.
Yeah.
The original, I do say I think this one counts. The like Psycho. Um, Not exactly a horror film as in typically, but it definitely has the psychological aspect of it. The more tension, and of course, like um, the House on Haunted Hill or whatever, the original, the black and
Bit
white
of a murder
version.
mystery.
It's
Right?
so freaking good when it comes to psychological aspects, and like they're going there for a paranormal study. But the thing is, though, it's like, is it with her? Is it in her head, or is there actually a ghost? So it's pretty good.
I remember Fire Cynical always has like a joke about it's in the head as like one of the tropes of like a lot of horror games.
Oh yeah, it's sort of
Oh
like
god! Remember, eventually
games
you
is a
guys
separate
played Little
subject though.
Hope.
Hold on, no. We're
Alright.
gonna stick to video games is another day.
How
Okay,
about
movies it
man.
is.
Yep.
what about TV shows?
I think that's fine. Um,
Are we doing
because
games like next week?
because we did it. We did It, which is basically a TV series. It was a TV miniseries, and I think that counts. We'll just have to be careful not to slip too much into TV.
Hmm.
I think that's a
I mean,
because
I don't know too many
no.
TV shows that are actually like really good horror. There's like a couple,
I
but not
do.
many.
Mike Flanagan's
Mike
pretty
Yeah.
Flanagan.
I know
There's
Mike again, like Mike Flanagan, but it's like
Mhm.
beyond Mike Flanagan. There's
there's
a couple
also
you can probably like,
Supernatural.
it's
There's
not many.
Buffy. There's Angel. There's
I feel like Supernatural goes a little bit too much into the more campy side, especially as the seasons went on.
absolutely, I agree, but it's still horror elements. When it comes to those things, there's also apparently there's an It TV show coming out soon. So
Yes.
Oh,
Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to
Welcome to
Derry,
Derry, yep.
which could be good or
I'm
could
like,
be bad.
I know where it
I have no
goes.
hope.
So yeah. Speaking of video games, Little Hope, yeah.
Hey, you were mentioning games. Shut up.
I know. I'm just.
Yep.
I know. It's just funny. I
Also,
have no hope.
I was reading the Mummy 2026
Oh,
page. Apparently, guess who's going to be starring in it? Moon Knight's wife, the Egyptian superhero.
oh,
I guess it's because she is like Arab, so they're probably like just involving her because Egyptian or something. She might even
She's
play
Egyptian.
Imhotep's. She
Walk
might be
like
playing
an
Imhotep's
Egyptian.
lover.
What? But she's not hot. Anyways, yeah. Apparently, she's Egyptian / Palestinian. Hey, come on! Look at the 1999 Mummy and tell me that she compares.
I mean, isn't the actress who played the 99 Mummy not even Egyptian?
No, she's English.
I think she's Argentinian.
Oh, you're talking about the other
Yeah,
girl.
she's like
Okay, gotcha.
Patricia Velasquez.
Well, are you talking about fucking what's her face?
Patricia Velasquez.
Sofia Boutella?
I'm not Sailor Moon.
No. I'm talking about from the 19. I'm talking about Inox and a Moon.
Yeah.
Patricia
1999
Velasquez.
Mummy.
She's Venezuelan.
Venezuelan. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's fine
Yeah,
with
Patricia.
me
How did you know that?
Patricia Velasquez.
because he's Filipino. He knows all the other.
He's
Colors of
probably
the rainbow.
posted a few NSSWs from her.
Yeah, don't mention that here.
Probably not. Probably not.
I bet there's stuff we could find. But
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I
anywho.
don't actively look for.
It's just kind of like Speaking of weird
Here's
sort
your
of
chance.
films, I like Dusk Till Dawn, and that has a very.
Oh, that's a fun movie.
It,
That is
oh,
lots of
I
fun.
like that
mean,
movie
it's
a
fun.
lot. Like it's it starts out as like this robbery gone wrong, and then it goes into something else. And I don't want to spoil that for people who haven't seen it, like Frago. So it's like, man, it's a really interesting movie about like who's in that movie? That chick? She's in
Salma Hayek.
Oh, dude, it's probably
The one that refuses to age.
She is like.
Are
man,
you complaining?
She's beautiful in that movie.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Man,
It's like I remember they had like a picture of her like in a no, there was a gif of her in like a pool. I think she was on vacation and she took the video and she's like and someone's like, this woman's 50 years old and everyone's just like, what the fuck?
yeah, but but the thing, that's why she was chosen for that role in that movie. It's like, yeah, she's there for a
What
reason.
always makes me funny?
Yeah, she
What always
had
makes it funny is when I.
I
Oh, go
imagine
ahead,
she was
Zeddy.
picked because she has very beautiful feet.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Good old Tarantino. Good old Tarantino.
Yep.
I love the idea that he doesn't
But,
even
like-
look at anything else. Just the feet.
But here's the thing: she can act. That's the other thing.
Yes, she can.
Yeah. So
I imagine like the thing where they're like filming and like one of the guys like who's with like Tarantino's like, man, she's a beauty, and Tarantino's looking down like, yeah, she's a beauty. What are you looking at, man? Like, oh, nothing.
and then Kojima's like, yeah.
Kojima's like hovering like, yeah, I get it. I see it.
Wait, is Kojima a foot guy?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If
Anyway,
not
you've
super
seen
familiar
like
with them.
if you've seen Quiet from fucking
You
Metal Gear
know.
Solid 5.
I've seen Quiet.
Oh,
I didn't
boy.
realize that they drew attention to her feet though.
oh, they
Oh
do.
no, she literally there's an interview where she's talking. Oh no, she was like on stream and she was like talking about the development, and she said that Kojima put specific attention to put scans of her feet.
What?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she
yeah.
sounded so amused the whole time. She was just like, oh god.
Bro, I have seen Quiet a fair few times, let's just say. I've never paid attention to her feet. What the heck?
Well, anywho,
They're very well scanned.
Let's just-
suffice to say.
I mean, we're gonna boomerang this back a little bit about like
Hang
about
on.
some
I'm
other
gonna
things.
send this to Zeddy so Zeddy can get a good chuckle out of this.
Okay.
All right.
Man, I'm kind of like, oh, so actually, who is the best slasher out of all of them? Who gets it?
I'm not
who
as
gets it
well
done?
versed, so I'll let you
Yeah.
guys answer
Who
that.
gets it done? You know,
That's insane.
who gets it done the most? Oh, geez.
Hang on,
That's-
I'm watching the
tough.
video.
Okay. I just say that's tough. Actually, I don't even want to do that. It's like I'm kind of going through these guys, and I'm like, what never gets talked about that much is the Hellraiser. So it's sort of like Pinhead. The first two movies are like, sort of like, what about this sort of like franchise led to this sort of thing about like the idea of like pain being like this thing that changes you from the inside out. Like it's kind of like it's really different when it comes to like the psychological aspect and symbolism of it all.
Sorry,
Like-
what are we talking about now?
Hellraiser. It's a very interesting movie.
Ah,
You want to talk about gore? That movie has it in
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
spades. Like,
what is the famous line they do? You opened the box, we answered.
oh yeah,
You summoned me. I came.
yeah. It's like
Which has a double meaning if you.
we
if you
have
wanna
such sights to show
look into
you.
it.
Is
We have
the thing?
such sights to show you.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
I do
don't
love the
cry,
voice of the
it's a
guy.
waste
I
of
love the
tears.
I love the voice of the main Pinhead. 'cause
Pinhead. Yeah,
It's not really deep. It's resonant. It almost sounds like very bassy, like not very.
It's
no,
very
oh,
authority.
We have
Yeah.
such,
yeah.
we have
It's
such
like the
sights to
opposite
show
of
you.
Freddy in a way. It's very controlled, well mannered, deep,
Yeah, like
serious,
you have
straight to the point.
Freddy, where it's like, welcome to prime time, bitch.
I'm Scary Terry.
I'm Scary Terry.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
Yeah.
Listen, I do love Freddy Krueger. It's like, especially Freddy vs. Jason, when that's only a face only a mother could love.
Oh, dude, what was it? The thing, you ugly bastard.
You ugly little shit.
Oh yeah, that one. It's like, dude, Freddy vs. Jason was like the peak of that. He was
Oh, I
so
love
well
that
done
movie.
with his character.
It's kind
I
of
love
funny,
the one
man.
that got your nose.
Got your nose.
It's like it's the peak of like how sadistic he is, but also how comedic his character can be.
I love when
Oh.
he's about to kill Gib and then Jason stabs her and he's like, What No, she's mine.
She was mine.
I love it when she falls from the railing.
Kill Steel.
No. When when she falls
she
from
falls
the
on the
railing.
and he's just like, oh.
Oh.
Oh. It's like, that
He
wasn't
almost
me,
like
okay?
disappointed. He's just like,
No. He was He was like, oh, poor baby. Like it's almost it's fake sympathy. It's like it's though he's trolling her.
Yeah. We gotta watch that
the
movie.
fucking
Well,
the fucking EFAP reaction where he's like, like your body says no, and Mahler's like, bro,
no,
Freddy,
no rapey. Oh, dude, my favorite line from that video is still, now that's how you deal with a corn rapist. I want to put that on a t-shirt, but I know I can't. Yeah.
That death is hilarious. He just goes
I
Greg
want to put that image and that line on a t-shirt, but I know I can't.
Whose phone's going off? What's up with
It's
that?
mine.
Oh my gosh, it's fine. Don't worry.
I
about
can't
it.
hear it. I can't hear it.
I can. That's all that
I
counts.
literally turned off silent just for this, so that you guys could wake me up for this video.
Wake me
I'm
up.
turning it back on.
Save me.
Wake me up inside. Oh my god, that's another reference from that video.
Yeah,
I love that
wake me
video.
up.
That's one of my. That's probably my all-time favorite EFAP.
Wake
movies.
me
Not
up.
just because it has Jason, but because they actually really enjoyed it. You know.
Oh yeah, it was so much fun to just watch, and also just Freddy vs. Jason was a lot of like really just funny.
It's really
stupid
fun.
shit. Like,
Dude.
Freddy the Rasta slug.
I love when he launches like the oxygen tubes at Jason and he goes flying.
Open torpedoes.
Man, the torpedo.
Arm the torpedoes.
I love it
When
when
you
he
do when the
hold
when
on.
the cart like
Yeah.
the cart like gets stuck in the
Yeah.
give me a break.
He's like, oh, give me a
Oh,
break.
give me a break. And then he
he starts
falls
trying to
off. He's like,
jiggle it.
And he starts
Oh, no!
he starts moving into Jason's range. He's like, oh no.
Oh, dude. When Mahler said we are veering on this being my favorite, I think that might have been like one of my happiest moments in life.
The thing is, it's like it's a very fun movie. It's like the quality is probably still like kind of dubious.
Yeah,
but it's.
I mean,
I think the spirit of it has you know what movie has very similar energy to it, in that it's just
What?
so much fun to watch. Batman and Robin.
yeah,
It has very
kind of.
similar. Just you're having fun. The movie knows what it's doing in terms of it knows what it's trying to give you, and you're just like having the time of your life.
This may be
every time it
I
like
think
it
This
pops
may
up.
be a
Freddy
hot
vs.
take.
Jason has more like
Yes.
actual merit, probably.
Yes.
But I agree.
Yeah. In fact, I still enjoy 3 as like a film, but then it's like
3 is like really solid.
But
The
except
thing
for
about
that
3 is
ending.
the thing about 3 is that it has way better characters than Freddy vs. Jason. The characters kind of stink in FV.
Oh yeah, they're just there
for the
to
most
get
part.
killed.
Remember,
Yeah.
remember like when she was saying like, "I know, but we were special," and like her mouth is barely moving.
But what Will and I had was real, and I was just like, "Wow, you are fucking."
Oh
dumb."
wow, this is like you could like deal with like opening your mouth
I
a
don't
bit more
even
to
like-
get your expression out.
Once more with
I
feeling,
don't even
okay?
I don't even like the black girl that much, but I think she was way more of a character than the main girl.
Oh dude, the what kind of faggot dresses up in a Christmas sweater?
Whoa!
Well, I mean,
Oh my God.
Freddie had the better insult before that.
Like,
Oh,
how
dark
sweet.
meat.
Dark
Dark meat.
meat. Dark
Dude, I wasn't ready for that.
That's one of
I
those
wasn't
moments
ready
like,
for that.
wow, okay.
Dude,
Dude,
this
that
is
was
definitely a
spicy.
2000s film. It's like it's kind of funny how like the meta controls everything now, which I hate. It's sort of like he's a dead demon killing teenagers in their dreams. You really think he cares what he sounds like to other
He was
people?
also a child killer.
Yeah.
Like, he was also a child
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah,
so
it's like
but
it's
no,
like
he's
the thing is,
pretty-
like, they would
he's
be like,
pretty
oh,
evil.
geez, this should be canceled. He's horrible for saying this. It's like he's the fucking villain. Not only that, he's one of the most evil villains in movie history.
It's
You
funny.
know?
It's funny that you bring that scene up because that wasn't even the most controversial part of that scene. You guys remember how after he says that you know the I forgot her name, but the
Kia.
lady Kia, yeah, Kia, as she's taunting him, you know how she calls him like the F slur, like the
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the gay slur.
yeah. We
Faggot.
saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, not only that, the punchline.
What I
Yeah.
mean to say is that
Mhm.
she ad-libbed that line. That nobody.
Wait, really?
None of the writers or director ever thought of having her say that. They had a completely different strand of dialogue for her, and she just ad-libbed that line.
Oh my goodness.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the meme of when Adam Driver says the N-word in Black Klansman, when he's like chasing after the car, and someone says Adam, the line was fellow.
No. So and then the punchline, Freddy Krueger's like, he raises his finger, like, look behind you. Jason's right there.
And he just like he gestures.
Flop.
Please be Jason. Bam. Yes.
And then Jason fucking swats him.
I kind of feel sorry for the guy
slams her into
though,
a tree.
who was like, man, I finally get a girlfriend, and they both die. It's like, oh, that's sad.
Yeah. I did actually. I kind of wanted them both to survive, but oh well.
Yeah, it's like,
Anywho, I love when Jason hits her, and even Freddy was like, "Ooh,
ooh." I love it when he thinks he can kick him and then kick Jason in the nuts, and he goes, ah.
It hurt.
and then he does the T3 thing and gets Freddy through all the windows and the the logs.
I love how in like when they face off in the right after Freddy gets into the real world and they're in the burning house.
Mhm.
That shot when we see both of them, it's such a video game thing of like round 2 fight.
Oh yeah,
You know?
no.
Like, oh, ready. We ready,
My
boys?
favorite thing is like Freddy Krueger realizing what just happened. He's like you can see all the gears working in his head as he turns around. He's like, crap.
I also
It's
I love the combat in the sense that like when they're in the dream world, Freddy's just fucking
invincible.
around. You know, he's totally
Yeah.
reckless. He doesn't care. He can regenerate from anything. He is in control. When he gets into the real world, he's like, I have got to stay the fuck away from that machete. You know?
Oh yeah, it's like
I love that one where
Yeah.
it's like when Jason cuts off his arm in the dream world, he's like, "Not my arm," and then he's
Not
like,
not my arm.
I love how this has just evolved into like the Freddy versus Jason appreciation video.
it's very fun. That movie's like for some of its flaws, that movie is incredibly enjoyable.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. Especially the
Dude,
part where
like, Freddy pinballing Jason while like humping the air is fucking hilarious.
Tilt. And then he says tilt.
Yeah, and then
of
drops
course-
like a fucking container on Jason.
let's also not
Yeah.
forget about like, I want to get you high in order to take over your body. Like,
Oh yeah, the worm.
yes.
When it leaves, he's like, "What up, man?"
Hold up,
Oh,
man.
wait up, man.
Wait up, man. Oh, dude. I mean,
He
that's
sounds like
that's dream
DJ
weed.
Spitz.
It must be better. So
He sounds like DJ Spitz from Smiling Friends. Get out of my
Hold
head,
up,
man! Get out of my head, man!
Get out of my head! Get out of my head, man!
no
I don't want to think anymore, man.
I don't want to think anymore.
I do want to
man.
appreciate like the space stuff. So it's Alien. Let's do Alien. I think Alien's good.
Dude, Alien.
Yeah.
One last thing, I choose to
Yeah.
believe that DJ Spitz is still alive and he'll show up in season 3.
he's
That's
just
all.
inexplicably
He's
alive.
always alive in
Yeah.
our hearts.
Oh, he's back, man. All right, Alien.
No,
So,
Alien, dude. Like that is like my second. Like if it wasn't for like the thing, I'd probably pick Alien. I adore that movie quite a bit.
That
Top
tra-
5,
favorite-
definitely.
that
One of
trailer
my
always
favorite
gets
horror
copied.
films.
Yeah, it's really great. I think it's underappreciated now, thanks to like
it's-
recent entries.
I mean, the funny thing is, Alien and Aliens have only like risen higher and higher, especially after seeing shit like
Mhm,
Romulus.
absolutely.
And then punishing myself in Hevel through like Alien Earth,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like it was such a. It's always impressive how. I always get surprised by how bad writing can get because I'm always of the mind of you have to think about what you're writing. You have to think
There's
that
a
this
floor,
Is not gonna,
yeah.
This is not gonna fly.
Yeah.
We've reached
Oh,
the basement.
Okay,
that's
let
what I'd
him.
say.
Let him. Yeah, Frago.
I was there a few times when Vic and Hevel were watching
Me
Alien
too.
Earth, and uh, I was there a few. Yeah, me and Falco were there a few times, and as a massive fan of the first Alien film, it's one of my favorite horror movies. That was genuinely angering me.
I
That
know.
show.
We were like watching the episode, and like Hevel and I were kind of like almost giggling. We were like cringing and like groaning, but we were
I
also just giggling because it was getting progressively more just stupid, and we were just like, "Oh my god!"
I was angry when I went in
Oh
there
yeah,
when I
oh
went there
yeah.
with you because I was
I will
like
say this.
that was the one where the scientist is looking at the thing and having lunch at a lab table near like stuff that should be
That was the
contained. Like
that was the episode that was on the ship. That was the one episode
yes,
where
it's
it's on the ship,
terrible.
and I remember you were getting like really aggravated by that.
It's
This
like
is a show where I was surprised by all the writing choices because every single one is just bad after bad after bad.
so let's go back to the good
Consistent.
stuff, which is
But back to the
yeah.
actual really good
So
movie.
you have the legendary ship named Nostromo, which is very good. It's kind of stamped in the pop culture lexicon when it comes to ship
I
names.
always like I always like that a lot of sci-fi ship names usually either reference like phrases from books, from
Mm-hmm.
poems, or they're often in reference to Greek, Latin, Roman,
Mm-hmm.
kind of those kind of names. Like example, the second ship that's attached to the Nostromo is called the Narcissus, which is like, it's like other ship, which is again very cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's
like I
sort of
always like
like
the
Enterprise in a way. It's like I know what that sort of
it's
means.
nice.
It's like
It's the
yeah.
whole thing of ship names and making it sound very unique. Like I always think of like Event Horizon, where their ship is called the Lewis and Clark, which is really cool.
Oh, I didn't know that. Of course, I've
Yeah,
never seen
the
it.
name of the ship in Event Horizon is Lewis and Clark, which I really want you guys to see at some point because Event
Space
Horizon is very
horror is
good.
very sort of it definitely a different vibe because like the whole thing about
Oh yeah,
the tagline of Alien is in space no one can hear you scream. Like that's such a good
yeah.
tagline. And like and then like it really is a submarine that you can't go out of. It's like it's you're trapped inside the
I mean, you
steel.
can't exactly go out of most submarines.
Well, you know what I mean. It's like it's not water, it's not oxygen. It's just it's actually like this it's a more uncomfortable atmosphere because there is none.
It's the void.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the void. In fact, that can be scarier and mentally taxing.
Yeah,
yeah.
it created the Reavers.
And
Well, that was
well,
what the legends were.
what I mean is like it's void. It's noiseless. Like there's nothing to it. And of course like you're in this metal container with this deadly thing that you can't fight against. You have to find a way to hide or to like to protect yourself and try to learn what it does. And like it's almost like again you have this crew of like very very relatable people.
I
They're
mean, yeah, they're the Nostromo
there's
crew are
workers.
effectively space. They're space truckers. They're effectively space truckers. These people aren't even scientists.
Mhm,
These are just people. Because the Nostromo is a hauler. It's basically a
mhm.
tugboat.
Yeah,
It's a tugboat.
and they were sent on a mission by the company, which is
Well, the company basically recognized the signal and basically like overhauled, like kind of or overrode their original like kind of contract
mission,
to send them on
and they
this new
said like
mission now.
you're getting more benefits with this, and don't ask questions. It's a
Yeah.
very sort of like here's the thing, it may not be that order may not be malicious, so that's why they're like, okay, we'll do it, but we have questions, you
Well,
know.
yeah, investigate the signal, the
Hmm.
thing, just like investigate. And then it only becomes malicious once the actual property of what's in there becomes known.
Yep. And of course, and they realize that this thing is not only a of alien origin, that it's very dangerous. Its
And that
blood
it's very valuable to the company.
and its blood is acidic enough to go through like several floors. of metal.
I really love the methodical nature of like
Mhm.
Alien. The fact that a lot of the characters actually act pretty intelligently. And the fact that, example, when they find out that Kane is like infected with the facehugger, Ripley immediately follows protocol and just goes, "No, I'm not letting you in. That whatever
Oh,
whatever the fuck that is possibly contagious. I'm not letting you in. I'm sorry." And then it's the and then you find out like Ash let them in, and you're like, oh, maybe Ash was just sympathizing because we don't know that Ash is a synth yet.
um,
So we're just like, oh, he just let them in because he sympathized or he wanted to
synth.
help.
Synth is basically a synthetic organism. It is a robot, but it doesn't have mechanical sort of components, so to speak. It's very
Yeah, but they
it's
didn't
made
know
of
he was a
synthetic
synth. He
material.
was
So
Yeah, but they didn't know Ash was a synth, which
of
was
course,
interesting. He
yeah, yeah.
wasn't a synth. He was undercover. And so
Mhm.
when Ash initially lets them in, it's really cool because you're just like, oh, he probably just wants to help, right? He
Nope,
sympathizes.
he works for the company.
But then I like that they eventually reveal, oh wait, he's a synth. He's a robot that's basically being assigned by the company to
Yep.
ensure that this thing remains contained and brought to the company, which is
What
like
a
a
moment
really
that
cool
is.
reveal. That is a
Like
fantastic reveal.
his head just comes off. You're just like, what?
And he
I mean,
spooks
the
this
one I
like
always think of
white
before his
goo,
head even
you
comes
know?
off is when
Hmm.
they like strike him across the head and you start seeing like the white blood or the white goo
Yeah.
and you're like, wait a minute, that's not blood.
Yeah. You
The
got some. Did he have some milk?
it, yeah, blue space milk. Um,
Ugh.
so it's not only that they have to deal with the company. It's of course like its name is Alien because there's an alien on board, and
Xenomorph.
I do like the naming convention of how simple it is. It's called Alien, and that's the only way they can define it as. It's such a strange
Yeah, because it's
creature.
an alien.
It no,
Well, it's like the thing, you know.
yeah, it sort of defies explanation the way this thing is. Like it's an alien. It's like, yeah, it's a foreign life form that is very
It's like
aggressive,
Predator.
strong. Um, it hunts like well, we don't know how, and we're trying to contain it, and we can't hurt it too much, or else it will just bleed through the ship, and then we'll be stuck in a zero atmosphere. Like, so it's
Yeah.
like
It reminds me of the naming convention reminds me a bit of Lovecraftian horrors. Like not the
Lovecraftian.
gods, but like the
Mm,
horrors like Lovecraft like creatures where it's not the gods, but the creatures themselves where they're
mm-hmm,
simply called like the shambling mound,
mm-hmm.
like the thing from beyond the stars. It's like
The
it's this
color of
really cool. It's
space.
this the color of space.
Color
It's
out
like
of
it's this
space.
really creepy. The color
Hmm.
out of space, or
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
called the colors and stuff. It's like it's this thing where it's like it's so incomprehensibly like your mind can't like really comprehend it that you just come up with like an identification for it, like a description
yeah. But
and nothing else.
I said this earlier, but like I think the thing is more like that than the xenomorph. The xenomorph has a behavior, like it has an intelligence. It's just that but its physical description makes it so that like it's really hard to describe.
It's more like
I
that, but I
I
still think that the alien is worth mentioning in that regard.
I really
Hmm.
like the design of the xenomorph, of the alien, where
Hmm.
it looks like a parody of like the human body because it has a lot of human features, but then
Well,
all of it is like warped. Its limbs are too long, its legs are too
it
long.
kind of mocks the what's sacred about motherhood. It makes it a horrific
And well,
event
more than
that is
that,
birth.
I
You
mean,
know.
more than that, I always found it as like a really good parody of like it's a parody of whatever it infects because it looks very human. It has a lot of
Hmm.
human features, but then at the same time, it's not.
Yeah,
Like it
it's.
has like the same number of fingers as a human, the same number of toes. It has very similar muscle groups as a human,
Hmm. Like
I
it's.
mean,
but then it's like something's very wrong about it.
did any of you guys, when you were younger, like the first time you saw it, you were just like, that is like, that's it. That's number one, the worst way to die ever.
It is one of the most painful and horrifying ways to die. Like the way Kane dies, where it's like just it. The John Hurt really sells like the agony of like the
Oh,
process.
absolutely. Because like there's a reason why it's called the chest burster. It goes through your rib cage.
Yeah,
Like It's like,
I love that too. The sound they make, the sound design for the chest burster, like punching into your like sternum.
Oh god.
Yeah, like the crack and the crunch. You're like, oh
It
Jesus!
probably
Because
eats
like
its
that's
way
like
through too, so it's chomp by
extremely.
chomp. It's like, eaten from the inside out. I'd rather get eaten by wolves. Like,
I really love the reaction when they first see the chest burster and it's like scanning them. And I think was it Parker? He grabs the knife immediately, and Ash is like, "No, don't, don't do it."
Which could be like, oh yeah, don't touch it because it's dangerous. But in hindsight, it's like, oh, he doesn't want it to be, hurt.
damaged.
But
Yeah.
at the same time,
Mhm.
you can also see that without knowing that he's a traitor, you could also see it as they know that the chest burster had acidic blood, so he probably came to the conclusion that
I
this
think the
thing
first one
might have
to
acidic blood too.
suspect
Yeah.
him as a traitor is definitely Ripley. Ripley's like, this is
Oh yeah, because
this
he's the one who
is
let them in, and she's like, "That's in
this is
violation of
really
protocol.
suspect.
Why'd you do that?"
Yeah, like, and
Kind of
so
reminds me of Clark protecting the dogs when the thing attacks them. It's like it could be because he's Clark and he's the dog guy, but it could also be because he's one of the things.
well, it's kind of funny you say that because in the thing, it will sacrifice other of its kind to make sure that it never gets found out. It's like,
Yeah, which I think is one thing you could look at in hindsight and be like, oh yeah, he wasn't infected, you know?
yeah, because no, he's definitely the dog guy because when he realized all the dogs are dead, he's like, he goes to find them, and he's very sad.
I mean,
So,
what I like is like the one where he hears the ruckus in the kennel.
Mhm.
He like opens the door, the dog like runs out, he sees what's happening, immediately kicks the door closed, and then hits the alarm. It's like I fucking love just the
mhm.
quick reaction. Just oh shit.
And then of
Closed
course,
door, alarm.
McCready hears it. It's like, just go get weapons, go get something to do.
Yeah,
It's like,
his first thought was get the fire
get the flamethrower, which is
flamethrower.
so. If you don't know,
I love the idea
Mhm.
that like we have like the low budget slash version of this, and one of them's just like, Clark, is that you? You messing around in there, goofball, and then it just walks away.
it's like, oh, the dogs are just kidding around. They're roughhousing.
Yeah. Oh, those dogs.
Dogs will be
Oh,
dogs.
you.
Come
here, give me a
like,
hug.
oh, those dogs. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Die.
McDonald's. But like, but the one thing I do really like about both these things is that like they're making strategic decisions based on their current situation. They don't have the meta knowledge. That's what I really don't like about some movies, or it's not just horror. There's just movies in general where it's like, how do you know that information? You got it from the
Oh.
other character in a different place in a different time. All right,
Oh yeah, like movies nowadays, being up like this is like the Alien, like they
You
have.
mean like Infinity War? I saw this really old movie. You may not have heard of it.
some-
I wonder if Tom Holland even had seen it at that point.
Well, it doesn't matter. It still works, you know, where it's like, we're gonna suck it out. Imagine if you said, you see the old movie like Alien Resurrection?
Whoa, jeez.
Oh god, that's gonna be terrible. That's gonna be painful.
One of Joss Whedon's worst works. Man, people forget that's a movie that like he was.
That was Joss Whedon?
Yes, Alien Resurrection.
Yeah,
was
he
his.
wrote.
Oh, Jesus
Well, he
Christ.
wrote it, but they kind of butchered it.
Well, that's what happens to him all the time. Well, they're still butchering him to this day because, you know, we're not allowed to like we're not allowed to praise him for what he did, which I guess I understand, but you know, we're still
I
gonna we're still gonna steal from him, you know. It's like, okay. So I forgot where I was going. It was something about the thing, but like where it but yeah, I guess I'll go back to Alien. The whole thing of like the final moments when it's like she loves that cat, man. She's going to get that cat.
Very relatable.
Yeah.
Not my cat, you bitch.
Is what about Boomer? Boomer will live. speaking of Boomer Will Live, Independence Day.
Speaking of boomers,
Yeah. Independence Day.
Yeah. Speaking
Is
of boomers, Falco, go ahead.
No.
is
Yeah.
Independence Day even a horror film? It's not really a horror film. It's more
It's-
of an action film.
No.
It's an action sci-fi
Yeah.
film with horror elements. Yeah. It's
Nah.
I still
Well, where are the
Nah.
horror elements?
I say the aliens doing the
I guess in that one scene,
yeah, where it's like
um,
no peace. There's also the part where they
Yeah,
go into
that
the
scene.
ship. The
that's like
dread
the only scene I can think of, though.
the dread of
for
when
horror.
things explode, but it is a world-ending film done by the people who did Godzilla and like 12 days after tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah,
the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roland
12
Emmerich
days
films.
after tomorrow.
good old Roland Emmerich. I should show you
Yeah.
guys Moonfall. That movie's hilarious.
We
Oh,
still need to do a Roland Emmerich marathon one of these days.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious.
I like the
dude.
day after
Roland
tomorrow.
Emmerich
It's
is
that's a fun film.
It is, dude. That scene where the guys get frozen, that kind of scarred me for a while.
Oh yeah, it's like don't go out there, you'll die, and then they go out there and they die. It's like It's like,
Yeah.
But let's see. So
I warned you.
I remember like a good movie that's thrown into the horror franchise is the Silence of the Lambs. Very good movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's
Love that
it's
movie,
great
yeah.
movie. Clarice is so interesting to follow. Like she's definitely she's a minor in the big league sort of situation where it's like
I like it.
it's not exactly a female dominated sort of thing, but like you can tell that's like she's sort of uncomfortable, but she has the authority to do so. It's like it's so good. It's a way of saying like it's a better way of using feminism to sort of saying a thing without pushing it in your face in a negative light.
Yep.
But like but then you have the other aspect. You have the really Hollywood smart killer, which is Hannibal Lecter. He's definitely the one people mention about being like because of Anthony Hopkins sort of betrayal of him. Really smart psychologist, takes you apart from the inside mentally. Knows you more yourself when you meet him. He's like Sherlock Holmes if he was a serial killer. Like
Well, yeah, it's like they always a lot of characters talk about in the books. It's like in another life you would have made a really good criminal,
and like and then you have the more CSI sort of criminal. Well, a very like even at some extremes when it comes to that sort of a criminal, like Buffalo Bill, which is like he keeps he thinks he was born in the wrong body.
I don't think Buffalo Bill is like CSI level. I think he's much worse than that.
Well, what I mean is like he's like he leaves clues that people can
Well,
find.
that's like most serial killers. They usually
Mhm.
leave like a mark because that's
Yeah.
that's what a lot of serial
It
killers
is
like to do.
it is sort of like this extreme version of it. It's very entertaining, but also very disturbing. One of the most disturbing.
Fun fact, by the way.
Hold on, real quick. One of the most
Okay.
one of the most disturbing images from that movie that will scar like anyone or it will be embedded into their memory is when she realizes in the well that there's fingernails, like bloody fingernails in the well.
Yeah,
And it's
I
like,
love that.
oh my gosh. And she screams, and then the guy mocks her screaming. It's like, that's disturbing.
You know the guy that played Buffalo Bill was the guy who collected teeth in Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
that's
really
funny. That's funny. He was like, in another life I'd be a serial killer. Oh well, I'll be a hunter now.
I'll be a tooth collector.
Yeah. The Tooth Fairy. That's another.
Oh, no.
That's another. Well, that's another serial killer that's in like the Hannibal Lecter story where Clarice hunts him and gets maybe some assistance from Lecter.
I just so it's done brilliantly by like everybody. Like everyone acts like how they should. And I do like it how, like in Red Dragon, he doesn't let Lecter push him. He's like, "You're not pushing me today." It's like I'm gonna fight back against you a little bit. It's like I'm not gonna have you like psychoanalyze me. I'm here for help. If you're not gonna help, then you're wasting my time. It's like, wow, that's kind of different than Clarice, who just like lets him sort of get to know her. Um, I remember there's this show called The Critic, where it makes fun of the whole like criticizing movies sort of thing. And it's kind of funny how accurate that show is, the film criticism. But in a clip, there's like a new movie called like Lecter and Clarice, and they're in a romantic relationship.
What?
And they have dinner together.
What?
Lecter, did you kill someone again?
Oh,
Oh,
you.
oh, Lecter.
Yeah, it's sort of like that. It's kind of like a Simpsons joke, so it's like that's funny. So it's like I can see a disturbing people like today probably shipping them too if they ever saw it. Like, yeah, that's how much shipping has ruined sort of a lot of franchises.
Oh, they would too if that was like
Oh,
mainstream
absolutely.
stuff.
Dude, they
would
shipped
do
the
that.
It Clown and Barbadook. Like
And who?
Barbadook.
The Babadook.
Yeah, Babadook, whatever.
Babadook? Yeah, the Babadook.
The Babadook.
Do,
Something like
do, do, do.
I know who you're talking
The
about.
Babadook.
That's just like,
Babadook.
And like, and then when they figure out like, so when the It Clown killed a LGBT plus character, and they're like, nah, we don't want him anymore. It's like, okay.
Go off.
We don't want him anymore.
Yeah, and the same thing happened for Megan. Megan 2 was coming out. I remember I was working in the theater and they were showing it's like and during Pride Month, and there was like we choose Megan to be a trans icon. It's like get out, shut up. It's like,
She is clearly female.
and I like it how like she dances like Beyonce as like evidence. It's like
Wait, what?
yes, I'm not kidding.
Wait, what are we talking about? The fuck?
Megan Mathregan.
With Regan?
Yeah.
Regan.
She during Pride Month they claimed her as a as trans representation.
She's a robot.
Oh,
I know.
okay.
But yeah, and one of the evidence is like she dances like Beyonce. Like,
She dates Beyonce.
and I'm like, man, you people will claim anything. Like there's a mushroom. Like, whoa, look at it. Anyways. But yeah, let's just say there's a lot of silly horror movies. What about the campy ones that are just made to be like Shark Exorcist, Sharknado, like
It's not horror.
yeah, that's not
I mean,
horror.
you have the Velocipaster.
Yeah, it's like
That's a good one.
there's also like not there's also like even Evil Dead is like it's still horror, but it's
so
comedy. You know, it's like
Well, depends on which one we're talking about.
yeah, like Ash versus the Army of Darkness. I'm like, that's a horror movie, but man, is it funny.
It's just called Army of Darkness.
I don't care. I'll call it Uma Huma. Like, I don't know.
Why do you like this, Falco?
That's what it's called. Evil Dead and Army of Darkness or whatever. Ash versus Army of Darkness. Like, it's just Army of Darkness. I know. Doesn't make it any less
But if
correct.
you know, why do you continue to do this?
Because it gets the point across.
No,
And,
it doesn't.
but, man. I don't know. I'd still call those horror movies, even though they're not scary. Like, if you don't find a horror movie scary, is it a horror movie?
yeah.
By the
We're not
by the
Joseph
standards of,
Anderson over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say Joseph Anderson.
Well, yeah, it's like it doesn't matter if it doesn't scare you or not. It's like I've watched Exorcist enough to not be scared by it anymore, but that doesn't make it a horror movie. Like, I mean that makes it a horror movie. Yeah, duh. but that's
I
because
mean,
I'm
you've
not
seen
scared
enough to
about
not
it.
be scared by it, but that doesn't not make it a horror movie.
Yeah. My bad. I got confused in my own lexicon.
Boomer moment.
No, that's just brain fart. Um, yeah, it's a it's kind of like people do enjoy their little horror like on the fringe sort of campy movies, and I don't blame them because sometimes I just want horror elements, not necessarily a horror type thing where it scares me, because you can do a lot with that, a lot of gore and a lot of like elements from that, and still have it be entertaining.
Yeah, I like scary movies.
That's a
I,
parody,
mm,
but like
yeah.
I would say more like Megalodon or like
Oh, the
Piranhas.
Meg.
Yeah, the Meg or something. It's like
The funny thing is, the first Meg is actually kind of fun. Like, it's really
I
stupid, but
like
it's
it.
actually a pretty fun movie. It's a pretty fun movie. The second one is actually just
The
dumb.
second
Like,
one is one of the
eh,
stupidest movies I've ever
is
seen.
that like the
yeah,
one with
like
Jason Statham?
So far,
yeah, like the funny thing is, the first movie is actually pretty fun. That's the thing. It's got a lot of really good fun factor. It's a very fun like summer blockbuster.
I
It
like
knows
the
what it is and it
characters
knows what
too.
it's doing. And I actually think the characters are fine. Like they're people I can actually get behind. The second movie is the one where everyone's brain leaks out of their ears.
Leaks out of their ears.
Which movie?
Yeah, it's like every character in the
Meg
Meg
2.
2 is just retarded.
Meg
Oh
2.
yeah, I actually did see the Meg 2 in theaters. It was a
Oh god.
I
it
saw
was
it
wild, but
too.
I had fun with it, but it was
You
stupid.
sound like an old man.
You know what's funny is the Meg 2 came out around the same time as Aquaman the Lost Kingdom, and I
Yes, it
thought
did.
to myself, man, if I had a nickel for every time I watched a sequel to a kind of entertaining 2018 water-based movie that turned into a terrible sequel in 2023, I'd have two nickels, which
Uh,
isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
I would say rather that like I think Aquaman 2 is probably better than Meg 2. Like
It is.
yeah, that's the thing. But so I'm like, man, it's probably better than the first Aquaman. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, out of those four, I'd probably pick the first Meg.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, yeah.
What?
Oh no, you're about to say something.
I just said yeah. That's all I said. Though on
Oh my
on
god.
that
Nice.
note,
Dude.
Yeah.
on that note, did, are we allowed to talk about World War Z? That's technically horror based.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
horror.
sure.
Brad Pitt
And if
goes
you
on
have
the world
questions about
tour.
if you have questions about the book, I'm more than happy
Um,
to
World
talk
War
about it.
Yeah, we watched World War Z like I think a week ago.
it's about
Uh,
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
it was awful.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta have like one of the luckiest main characters I've ever seen in a film.
Gary Stu.
He is, and it's like I just love it how like we're gonna keep your family safe on this carrier, but by the way, we're gonna move him off of it because he hasn't signed in for a while. It's like, oh, okay. It's
It's like
That's
if you have the possibility of dying, well, we're gonna ship them off somewhere.
yeah.
that movie had one scene that I liked,
Mhm.
and that was the scene where the scientist guy explains about how Mother Nature is a serial killer, and just like any serial killer, she kind of wants to get caught, so she leaves behind little clues
Mhm.
as to how to find her. She loves disguising her strengths as weakness, her weaknesses as strengths. The thing that you may have thought was the virus's deadliest attribute could turn out to be the chink in its armor. She's a bitch. I liked
Yeah,
that scene. That was like a good. I liked it.
I love it how like ninja zombies just come out of nowhere and just kill people with guns. And I'm like, all right.
I mean, the thing that annoyed me about that segment in the Korean segment was that the zombie was like bouncing off of them, but it wasn't actually like killing them. It wasn't even biting them. It was just bouncing off of them. And the soldiers were just like inexplicably dead for some reason.
I just like
And the
because
problem is, if they were
Mhm.
bit, they'd be writhing on the ground because of the infection. But they aren't, and they're
Yeah.
not even shot by the soldiers that come out of the
oh,
base.
let's not forget how the scientist is killed. He's not killed by
Oh, shot
zombies.
himself.
He trips and
In the
shoots himself
face.
in the face, and I'm like, what is this?
He's dead.
What is this? The
I was
Predator?
like, what?
Like,
Was this
Guy
a
did
rewrite?
say keep
right?
his
Was
finger
this a
off
rewrite
the
or something?
trigger.
what is this? The Predator? Like, stop it.
So okay, see, the thing is, it's not as much that I think he's a retard because he was freaked out by the zombies and running back to the ship.
Oh no, it's
It's
completely
more
a meta
so I'm
reason.
just
Yeah,
it's more so the writers. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
it's kind of like, man, why'd you make him go out like that? Like,
Uh,
yeah,
sorry.
no, it's fine.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm kind of lost now. Get us on track.
Okay. Do you guys remember when we were watching World War Z? And yeah, and you know, Brad Pitt was doing Brad Pitt things, and he was
Brad Pitt,
he was
thanks.
he was like searching for what could be the cure, or well, some sort of camouflage thing for the infected. And he looks at he looks at the camera and he gets a whiteboard, and I said, "Oh, finally he's doing something smart," because I thought he was going to
Oh yeah.
I thought he was going to ask them which cure it was, and you know, like turn the camera left if it's this,
what's the
turn right if
disease?
it's not.
Yeah, like so.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of diseases
yeah,
down there, and he's like, which one should I take? Like,
yeah. And I said, finally, he's doing something smart. And then he writes on the whiteboard, "Tell my family I love them." And I was genuinely surprised. I was like, "What?"
I remember I was like, I think I suggested, I was like, ring, if I'm gonna point to each of these, ring the phone if this is correct, kind of thing, you know? That was my
Yeah.
suggestion.
there's a bunch of things you can do. That's just like easier. But the thing is, though, it's that movie is based on location and what can we make Brad Pitt do for the trailer. That's really the movie. And I know I'm dumbing it down to those base elements, but that's really what it comes off as. We want to see him. We want to see the zombies go over a wall. So let's bring him to Israel. It's like, all right.
Let's bring him to Israel.
Speaking of,
Oh,
okay, so
Jesus.
the first thing we want to do is see zombies come out of the darkness and the rain. Let's bring him to this one area. All right, let's get him on that plane. All right, he goes to the next area, Israel. Let's see the zombies go over this wall. All right.
Oh, remember how they literally took footage from the Tsar bomb and just plastered it onto like a window?
Yes.
I love it. He's like we want to see him go into an apartment. Okay, I guess he's gonna do this for a while with zombies. All right, it's like we're doing everything just for this sense of like we need a bunch of trailer shots with Brad Pitt doing things.
Oh, you want to get the cure stuff? Well, it's too bad. One of the scientists at WHO didn't use protection and got infected, and now it's overrun by
Use
zombies. So it's gonna be a
protection.
lot harder.
Well, that's my fault, I guess, for not using protection.
What a fucking moron!
Remember, when you're dealing with the zombie, with deadly zombie virus, no glove, no love. All right.
No glove, no love.
I've never heard that one before.
No glove, no love.
That's a Futurama reference. Yeah, like I should have listened to my mother. No glove, no love.
Sound like Mr. Burns.
Yes. It's like
Yes,
Mr.
my mother always My mother always taught me to be an asshole.
Oh,
Oh god,
What's-
and
yeah.
just the amount of times they repeat themselves is just like, oh, here's this character that Brad Pitt is getting into a good conversation with. Anyways, 2 minutes later they're dead. It's like, oh, okay.
Except for that woman in Israel, like oh no, she's gonna die now.
Oh,
Nope,
yeah.
she loses an arm. It's like
Somehow
all right.
she's the one that survives.
Yeah.
I
Somehow
don't know.
somehow she survived the fucking plane crash with one
The
arm.
plane crash.
Oh, and Brad
With
Pitt.
one arm, yeah.
And Brad Pitt, and it's like, yeah, sure, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
her
at
and
least
Brad Pitt
At least
survived.
he got injured, you know. He
He
stabbed.
got movie injured, which means like you're injured now, but it won't matter later.
No.
Well, I mean,
Well,
to
he
be
was-
fair, he was brought to one of the biggest doctor places in the world. So
He was there for
No.
like 3 days, wasn't he?
He was still in the plane. It's like, man, you'd think the zombies be all over that.
No. Like when he got his wound taken care of, he was like there for 3 days, wasn't he?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
dragged to
unconscious for 3
WHO.
days.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
but still, it's just an inconvenience. He's like, I'm here now, and then of course, like when he realizes that like the camouflage for the zombies is just being ill. It's like, all right, and then he goes down to he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get a Pepsi. It's, and he does an advertisement
Yeah.
for Pepsi. Oh,
Yeah. He takes like one good sip of a Pepsi can.
World War Z sucks. All right,
It
that's what we're
does.
saying. Actually, we watched another movie, which was American Werewolf in London.
American Werewolf. Yeah, American Werewolf in London. It was
That
a really
was
good movie.
actually, I really liked that,
Mhm.
even though it's a
that
bit
was very
strange.
fun.
It's a strange movie, but it's like the weird choices actually do make a lot of sense. So it's all about like what does this actually look like from a sort of casual filter, instead of doing it with like, oh, we're deadly serious. It's a serious film. It's like, no, this is just like what this person would go through. It's
Dude,
Yeah.
every time
Mhm.
the friend showed up with like no indication whatsoever, I just burst out laughing.
Oh yeah, like that's like, hey, it's like what, and then it's like, by the way, you should kill yourself. Like what?
Wait,
It's-
which movie is this?
American
I-
Werewolf in
Werewolf
London. Yeah.
Oh god.
So no, it's actually dude, those effects hold up. Like when he comes back, he gets
Oh, yeah.
more dead and dead, and I'm like, he ends up like almost a charred skeleton of like decay, and it's like
I think the wolf itself is a little bit rough.
it is a little bit
Oh,
rough
yeah.
in areas, but when he transformed the first time, holy crap, that's freakishly good. And then of course, like when he does it in the theater, you see his like nails get bloodied because it's forcing its way through, and it's like, that's gross.
Oh yeah, the
I love
orgy
it.
they watch.
Watching him transform into the wolf is like, that's got to be one of the most excruciatingly painful things to look at.
Yep.
And like the sound design, like you can hear like the bones cracking.
Mhm. I recommend watching
Yeah.
the
His,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know, you.
No. This has nothing to do with the American Werewolf. I'm gonna stay on task.
I was just gonna talk about like how like you can hear like his intense like I don't know.
His bones getting enlarged forcefully, like
Yep.
his legs get elongated against his will. It's like that's
It's
horrible.
essentially growing pains on steroids.
Yep. Where it's like it's not only that, when he realizes it's happening, it's like his whole body is like he rises up. I've had this before where it's like I'm in intense pain and I
What?
no, not the werewolf part, but like when you're in intense pain, you kind of stand up. It's like you're at the ready. It's almost like a fight or flight response. It's like it's totally real. So it's and it's intense to look at.
I think the wolf.
Mhm.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to mention like there's another werewolf movie. I think it's overshadowed. The Howling. It does some very similar things, but it has a wholly different vibe to it, where it's like it's very
Right.
serious and kind of downtrodden. But man, those effects are good.
Uh, I really like the wolf design in American Werewolf in London. It genuinely looks like if I saw like a wolf like that in real life, I'm gunning for it as fast as I can the second I look at it. I'm not dealing with that.
Well, for me, it was the sound it made. It actually sounded like a pissed off beast that I just don't want to be near.
I
Oh yeah, and the howl it does when it's like from far away.
I also
Yeah,
like it
that's what I'm talking
when it's
about.
chasing the guy in the subway and it comes out and I'm like, wow, that's actually like really good.
The thing for me is like I didn't expect to see it, so when it came into view, I was just like, oh,
Yeah, you're kind of like him. It's like, oh, look, there it is.
yeah. Also, we have to mention it. I'm gonna mention it every time we bring him this movie, but that fucking guy that gets launched out of the bus and then run over by a car is having a bad day.
Oh
Oh
man,
yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, Dax was laughing his ass off at that part. He was having one hell of a time with that scene.
I don't mean like, yeah, that would be an intense experience when you just crash every car. Um, oh man, it's kind of funny that like we're not looking at some of the more like unknown stuff. Like the most unknown movie I think I've ever watched is Jacob's Ladder. It's a real unique film that inspired Silent
Isn't
Hill.
the yeah? It's yeah. I
Yep,
was about to say it was the wasn't it was the inspiration for Silent Hill.
it's one of the inspirations. There's also The Fog, of course, with Stephen King. Actually, a lot of Stephen King stuff is in Silent Hill games. There's of course Jacob's Ladder, and in fact, once you see it, you're like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. In fact, a lot of stuff, like the transition to the other world, is curbed straight from Jacob's Ladder. Like, it's direct shot per shot almost. And but man, that's a disturbing movie. Um, but yeah, let's see what else. It's kind of funny. I got off the topic of Hellraiser when I can think of like that movie is very strange. And then there's Hellworld, the second one, where they actually go to like because hell is not exactly what you think it might be. It's this endless labyrinth that you never get out of. Like it's the and at its very center is like the devil is this diamond that just shines over everything. It's like it's very unique, sort of thing. And the sort of like the Cenobites are bound by rules though. They can't just fear and put terror into anybody. You have to be open the box and you have to be inherited to it. Sort of. It's like they don't just even if you open the box, you may not be messed with. There are certain rules and guidelines that they go by. But man, if they get a hold of you, it's not pleasant. Like ah man.
Uh,
Very interesting.
I have a very horror movie related question for you guys.
Okay. Go for it.
What are some of the creepiest shots that you remember from a horror film?
I have mine. Have any of you guys seen It Follows?
I have not.
No.
Oh yeah, It Follows has some great
Is it-
shots.
is it-
dude.
is it the
It's
tall guy?
creepy.
Yeah, the tall guy.
Yeah,
That
that's creepy.
scene, like usually when I watch horror movies, I don't really get that scared of them, or at least can keep myself calm during those movies. But when that scene happened, I felt like my heart sank down to my stomach, like
Mhm.
ah,
You're sort of breaking up a bit suddenly.
I am
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I
Is
know.
it?
Sorry. Yeah. Well, for me it is.
It's not breaking up for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound
I
fine to
didn't,
me.
I didn't think it was breaking up.
Well, it's like, oh no, oh, stuff like that. But anywho, it may just be me.
Uh,
What about uh, let's go for down up. So Vic is next. What about curious scene
Oh fuck.
or shot, I should say?
That's. Oh man.
It's hard, isn't it?
That's a little difficult.
Mhm.
That's what she said.
Oh no, she says a lot of things. So
But
you know.
yeah, but creepiest shot from a horror film. Oh fuck. Oh man, I'll have to think about that.
Okay.
I can't really think of the only one I can really think of, and it's not even necessarily creepy. It's a really cool shot. Like I can't really think of a creepy
Oh,
shot
that's
right now
fine.
because nothing's coming to mind. But
You
as
can
far
go
as a
with
cool
that.
shot goes,
Yeah.
the scene of when we kind of see the xenomorph for the first time in Alien, where you see it silhouetted against the light while like the water is like going down, and then as he's looking around, you see it start moving, and it was like blending in like some sort of gargoyle. And that was like a really fucking
Oh,
cool shot.
that's kind of like in Aliens too, where it's like it just comes off the wall. It's like, oh my gosh! It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, I really love that shot where you can see it like silhouetted. Like if you squint, you might even see it, but for the most part, it's just blending in with the rest of
natural
the
surroundings.
ship's just stuff.
Hmm.
And then it starts standing up to attack like the first guy who gets killed by the xenomorph.
I also like
Right.
It's
the
like, I love that shot. I love that shot a lot.
Oh yeah. Um. So I guess Frago is going. What about you?
yeah, I just found the shot that I was looking for, too. So,
I can't show it. No.
don't
Yeah.
you guys can see it, and people can probably know what I'm talking about. Uh,
Hmm.
it's this shot from Exorcist when Damien sees his mother on the bed. This
Oh
one.
yeah. That one.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I almost picked that one.
Good one.
Yeah, that's a real creepy shot.
And I know what it represents. It's like, you horrible thing. It's like,
Yeah.
Well, he's a demon. What do you expect?
it's yeah.
I always love the scene in Exorcist where he fucking tackles the possessed Regan and starts punching the shit out of her. I was like, oh my god.
Well,
It's like you son of a bit, and then you have like one of the most emotional scenes of the movie where he's just screaming, take me, god damn you, take me." It's like, oh man.
he is just so upset. Man,
He's so angry, and I fucking get it. It's like, oh man, poor guy.
it's not
This
just like
poor man.
hold on, before we go to that again. What about you, Zeddy? Scary shot. What you gonna do?
Fuck. It's a tough one for me. I can't really think of one right now, to be honest. I think the ones that sometimes it's not a specific shot, but it's a type of shot. Oftentimes when they have like no sounds or at least no indication,
Mhm.
and then it cuts to like someone's face, like you know the one in The Exorcist where Reagan's
Yeah.
getting like an EKG scan or something,
Yep.
and then it just shows Pazuzu's face for a split second.
Yep. It's
That fucking freaks me out. That kind of stuff.
subliminal sort of like messaging where it's like you knew what you saw.
I am going.
You're not crazy.
I'm going to assault your mind with subliminal messages.
Well, yeah, that's what it is
Sorry,
though.
that, Gary.
It's a white face with against a black
Teeth.
background for like a split second, and it's almost like it's a frame, and it's like, did I see that?
Yeah.
And then it's like, yes, you did, and it's going to leave an impact on you because it was so like out of. It's not because it's out of the blue and jump scary. The more like it's like that. It's supposed to symbolize what she's kind of going through at the time. It's like it's growing, and like and of course like my favorite one is also in The Exorcist, where
A lot of creepy shots in that movie.
They get done with the they get done with I think there's two. But like there's one where they get done with the they're done with the exorcism for like that time, and she gets broken from the bed and she stretches toward the sky, and you see the statue of Pazuzu behind her. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like
Oh yeah.
and she's moaning, and it's like, oh, it's so good. It's like, oh gosh.
I want to give this as an honorable mention for creepiest shot. Just an honorable mention. It's not
Well,
even in my
that's-
top 20, but
That's
but,
what I want to do real quick as well. There's an honorable mention. But
all right. Real quick,
yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to mention this shot from the first Child's Play. When burnt up
Oh,
Chucky is what burnt up Chucky is walking towards Andy. It's this shot.
that's really good. I do like that shot a lot.
I like it. It's good. I don't know if it's creepy to me though.
Yeah.
All right.
It is creepy in
That's just me.
a very
It's creepy,
yeah.
but it's, you know what I mean.
Mine, of course, is the cover of the Most Exorcist posters where the priest is sitting outside. I mean, he's standing outside and you see the light from the room that Reagan is in shining on him. It's like, it's such a good shot. And you know what's about to happen. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, so good. That's what good cinematography really does. Like,
Yeah.
and of course, the thing in the creepy shot is like when you meet this when you see it in full, where they're looking at it in the dog kennel, and you see these mouths, dog face, and all that stuff. Like, dude, that's so good. It's so freaking good shot. And of course, the organ goes off, like, oh man. Ah, goodness gracious. We barely scratched the iceberg when it comes to like good horror things and bad horror things, you know? But like I think that'd be it for tonight.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that was a
I
good
could keep going on and on, but
Oh, me
This is
too.
basically just one of our hangouts at Discord, you know.
Oh, except it goes it goes a lot more in depth though, because like there's a lot of
Yeah.
these things that are just referenced in other things. Like I remember the people at Warner Brothers back in the day when they were doing their like animation stuff, like for Tiny Toons and like Animaniacs, they loved sci-fi, and one of the things they did was like Yakko walks into a room and you see the chains shake, and it's like, oh, they're doing Alien, because like he's in the room with all the chains above, and the alien comes down behind him, and like, you know, eats him. I'm like, oh, okay. Like there's a like the really good stuff sort of like stands the test of time and gets referenced in pop culture, and that can be a huge negative and positive, because they have this flavor that people want to use without going into the substance of what makes them good. It's really lazy, and that's what sort of Alien Earth is. That's what like they want to steal from without any of the effort.
Exorcist believer.
Yeah, it's like they really want to just have that IP just to make money. There's no artistic intent, which, by the way, it's not wrong to make money, but like without the sort of trying to have something like that's genuine, it's not gonna stand test of time. No one's gonna talk about it as much. It'll be there as a bad example, you know. So, anyways, I think that'll be it. And is there anything final that someone wants to say?
Bambi the Reckoning is fun, but it's bad.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I will potentially try to continue Silent Hill 2. I couldn't last week because, you know, I was just not in the right mood to do so. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this week because I'm sick, but I'll try my best.
Here's the thing. Even after Halloween, I mean after October, we're still going to continue it if we haven't. So, and
Yeah.
we haven't even gotten outside the apartment yet. And that's just the first dungeon, so to speak. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
but like, I
I think
think
the same applies to.
Mhm.
Sorry.
No, fine,
I
go
think
ahead.
the same applies to Bambi: The Reckoning. If we can't watch it for Halloween, we'll just watch it in November at some point.
I think
You know,
so.
it's the Thanksgiving month. It's still
It's
a
cold
little
in the
bit
air.
applicable.
The
You know?
time will change. You know, can't wait
Mhm.
for it to go an hour earlier again. Yay!
I'm so happy I'm back because I spent last winter in Florida, so I basically missed a cold season, and now I'm like, oh yes, I get to wear my warm stuff
Oh
now.
yeah, I forgot you like cold seasons.
I like it better than
Yeah,
hot seasons. Hot seasons suck.
Hmm.
I mean,
yeah. I
to
can't
be
wear any
fair, I live in
nice
perpetual
flannel.
warmth, so
Yeah, it's like
I like being able to wear nice flannel. You know,
summer is miserable. Like, I don't like it.
eternal summer is miserable. Like you
Mhm.
know what I had for a while.
It's kind of funny. You always hear about, oh, it's 40 degrees, and I'm like, oh no, it's 40 degrees. How could you bear it? It's like,
Come on.
I
Yeah.
know. It's like, stop complaining. It's like 5 degrees here. Like, come on. It's like, but then again, there are some people that wish you could stay summer because they have winters that are like that covers their front doors in snow and ice, and I'm like, I don't want it that bad. Like, all right,
No, no, but I like being able to wear like sweatpants and flannel shirts and
hmm
jackets and stuff.
it's festive.
Yes.
Festivus for the rest of us.
And it
Anyway,
also has variety as opposed to wearing the same fucking tank tops every day.
so yeah, I'm still working on that Buffy video, and I've actually made progress. And
Sure.
yeah, once more with feeling will be done. Um, and I still have to find footage and stuff and make sure I get the right pictures for what I need. But like, and I still haven't voiced all the script yet. But still, it's made progress. So yeah, I'll see you guys later and take care. Bye
Yep.
bye.
Take care.
Yeah.
Laters.